Siri skips through fields of green. Her laugh's the brightest thing you've seen. By her side, her jellyfish floats. Squishy's glow lights up her coat. Hey, bounce, bounce, Siri and Squishy play through the clouds and ocean spray. Round and round they twirl all day. Best of friends in every way. Squishy shines in pink and blue, a wiggly friend with a heart so true. They giggle loud, they leap so high, jumping stars up in the sky. Bounce, bounce, Siri and Squishy play through the clouds and ocean spray. Round and round they twirl all day. Best of friends in every way. When the world feels big and wide, Siri knows Squishy's by her side. Through puddles deep and hills so steep, together their bond they'll always keep. Bounce, bounce, Siri and Squishy play through the clouds and ocean spray. Round and round they twirl all day. Best of friends in every.
Hey guys, gals, and everyone in between, Siri here. And Mimi, who's guarding the treats, and Leah, who's guarding my head, and Annie, who is not talking to me because I trimmed her nails. She is mad at me. She is so mad at me. So mad. She keeps giving me dirty looks. She's in my lap finally. After I did it, she went over and laid next to Shelly and just sat there and gave me the stink eye. Forever. Yes, Annie. She's in a bad mood. Bad mood. We're going to leave Annie alone today. Annie said that she's voting herself off the island and she's leaving soon. Yeah. She says she feels violated because I did her nails. Yeah, she just went, I think she can spell it now. Well, let's see. Where are we today? Oh, yes. I was making. No, Annie is not leaving. She may try to, but she's not leaving. Nah, Annie's gonna stay. She gets over it. She's already in my lap. In a couple hours, she'll be back to loving me again. Right now, she's just mad. So I finished off the ghost today and made him all ghosty. That looks really good. So we're gonna have a couple of those. I was looking at this and I realized, duh, this is out front. I was kind of thinking, what have we got out front here and stuff? Well, duh, we have Halloween stuff. That one is the one with all the crystal balls and all of that. And I just gotta find it. Haunted house. There it is. Okay, so this thing can go out front because that is actually at a version of it is actually at there. Oh, AFK farming. Okay. It works. It works and it doesn't work. What they did, it would have worked really well before the new all the extra little tasks, but they don't those extra tasks you can't really do, like you can't really take them for a walk, you can't throw things or do any of that. You have to rely on the old school tasks. Now, relying on the old school tasks is fine, except for there's like 4 of them that fill up, so you only have 2 task spots. But that's still okay. It's still better than the old school clicker, which you only used to get sleeping and either camping or sleeping and school. So this way you're getting bath and bed and everything. So But then the other thing is they do random server resets.
It's delicious candied pops.
So they do random server resets, which is a little boogery. So I made like $2,600 last night, but at some point the server reset and then it just stopped working. But it does work. And that was 2,600 with just me. I did no other characters because I ran into another problem. It's actually really easy, except for when you've got another character there or you've got too many pets, you can't rely on where they're going to be each
Level
time.
up.
Ooh, level up. Yeah, that too. And so you can't rely. So I found that I was accidentally pushing all the other
Thanks,
pets.
candied pops.
So I'll show you. I forgot I was going to show you that. I'll wait till the other people get on so I can show the task thing later. So I don't have to show it twice or 3 times. So when some more people get on, I'll show how Tiny Task works. And I will be sure and make it easier for everyone, I hope. Oh, I need that. Now, I'm a little worried because I'm starting to get a sore throat. If Shelly gave me her bug, I swear there will be a price to pay. I'll vote her off the island. Okay, now I want this a little bit gray, like a that's pretty good. So how this, these all have signs. I think we're going to make our own little sign out of some of our Halloween stuff. We can put this here because this is kind of cool.
Z, 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 Z.
Z, 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 Z yourself. Z. And we have to make, now on this one, it's going to be this wave. It's going to be all along the sides of this. On this one, I'm thinking tombstones. Now, like, we could put the lady's head in this. It's got a really neat effect in it that I wouldn't have to put in. But then I'm a little afraid people are going to put their pets in her head thing. But I think it's going to look the best because it's very see-through. So I'm going to leave that there because I think that's what we're going to put the floating head in. We'll see. What else do we got? This is kind of good. I was kind of like, oh, candelabras. Let's use this. It's spooky enough. We're going to remember that it had a candelabra floating. We'll do that, but we got to change the base so it shows.
It's delicious Loeth Papilla.
Yay. And I think out of that, that's all we want, but that's pretty, well, actually,
Refreshing.
I'm going to take this
Thanks,
one
Loeth Papilla.
for our graveyard, and I think we do have a tombstone or two.
It's delicious
One.
Loeth Papilla.
But we could take this stone slab table also and put it in there too. So between these three, we're going to make a graveyard.
Thanks, Loeth Papilla.
Okay, let's take this color here. What color does it say it is? Oh, good, it's got a color. I like it when they have colors. I don't like it when you go to do a color and it's colored red and it's just the base kind of thing. Okay, now we do want, I don't think I want this black though. There we go. I'm okay with leaving the green eye.Maybe it should be purple. No, we're going to start throwing some greens in here too. Okay, so we're going to make our own little graveyard today. Woo! Fun. We've got this. Remember, we turned 2 mounds together. So that way, because remember, underneath you wouldn't see anything. So this way, it's just kind of a decorative thing. But everything needs to be situated to the front. Keep your hands and your... No, that's not what we're doing. Keep your hands and your feet in the vehicle. Okay, so we're going to make our own little tomb. Not tomb. We're going to make our own little graveyard over here. But we got to get some graves going. We're going to have to make a couple graves because there's not enough graves to make this gravestone-y. And I kind of want, there are a couple of graves I'd like to do. I'd like to do the pillar type of grave. And it needs to be the same size. Okay, let's grab you. Actually, you're gonna. Oh, I forgot you've got words on you. Let's. Oh, I was gonna test something. Oh, I don't have any on me. Surprise. Okay, we're going to bring this over here, and let's bring a copy of this over here for now. Okay, so let's make our graveyard over here so I don't fall through the floor. You know I will. Okay, so, let's make it fun. I like this. I like this one. I don't like the witch one, the one with the hat. I used it in Nightmare Before Christmas because it fit the theme of witches and all of that. But for everything else, I never use the other one. This one is, I like this one a lot, even though it is a shower, but it works for this purpose. Now, if you want to make it a little less showery, you can slide a piece of, let me double check before I say this. Yeah, you could slide a piece of thin, the thin stuff in there and cover it and then put a different thing in there. I think it's fine. Actually, the other thing you can do is instead of leaving that light, just dye that black and make it jet black. And then it just, you don't see it and it looks like a hole in there. So that looks better. Okay, now this has a name on it. I put it backwards. We want some more. We're going to make some gravestones. Anybody who comes today is going to think I've gone nuts because this is not Halloween, but this is where we're going to do today. Oh, Alexa, play Lana Del Rey radio on Amazon Music, please.
The station Lana Del Rey on Amazon Music.
I want old gravestone. Oh wait, gravestones. Haunted Mansion. This is good because there we go. They have funny ones on there, like Ouija board, and they have all sorts of funny little things out there. So I want to look at some of these. Oh, here's Disney. Neat shapes and things. I don't want, they're not going to be that crazy. Hey,
Welcome,
Ellen.
Miss _0 knee.
Hey. Welcome. Welcome. We're just here making gravestones for
Welcome,
fun.
sound alerts.
Sound alerts. Well, hello. Oh, it's because the sound alert said hello, and then he has to say hello to sound alerts for some reason. Pando's a little just like all my pets. Let's do some of these. Like, okay, we're not going to put all the words, but I like the shapes. The shapes are really important. Let's do another one. We can add on to the one, I think. We're doing gravestones right now. I finished the ghosts. Here they are being ghosty together, dancing. Woo! We're going to put about 3 of those over there. Also, 3 is our favorite number for building. It's because everyone's eyes love 3. So it's just, boy, I did not know tombstones were that expensive. Still going to use it because it's got a good texture, but yeah. Let's see. Man, this song, the When You Know song, makes me think of the 70s because that one guy's voice sounds a little bit like Neil Diamond. And then suddenly I crave 70s music. See, now look, that one is colored red, but that's not really the real color of the tombstone, which is annoying. So let's, ooh, I kind of like that color though too. That's kind of a good color. Let's get it a little darker though. No. Nope, I think I like this color better. Let's save this color. Oh, dog. When you know, you know. Okay, secondary. You know. There, I think that's good on that one. And that way it'll match this one. Because we're making, that's too blue. Okay, let's turn this one into that color. key. When you know, you know. There've been a lot of good songs out. Don't let any boomer or anybody tell you that your guys' songs aren't good. There's some really good songs and singers. I think, you know, don't let old people tell you that your music isn't good. I'm an old people and I think your music's pretty good. There's some stuff that I'm like, dude, really? We had to write a song about that? But most of it's pretty good. December 18th. You know, you know. I want to make this. I want to make some like that. That's not too bad. Maybe it needs a topper on it or something. We'll see. Or no, we can't. Plants. Plants. Why are the plants so green? Like, it'd be great to put some ivy on there and around there, but the ivy is so green. This is Disneyland, and I desaturated this area on purpose. Desaturate, of course, means to take the color out. I desaturated this area over here. I've taken all the bright colors out of there. And so if I go and put like green ivy in here, it's going to look very green. Here, we'll show you. Watch. It's going to look horrible. And it's going to make me cranky at them again. Why can't we color some plants? Remind me. The next live time that you guys hear about coming up, remind me to talk to them and ask about why we can't dye the plants. And if in the future they're planning to let us dye the plants, because there are, when you go to dye it, there are colors on it. Like it says you can dye it, but it's lying. There's nothing on there that even goes blue. So I think that would be a good question to ask about, is why you can't color something. I did Tiny Task last night, and it works. There's a couple things. It's actually really stupid easy to set up. What's the hardest part is actually doing the task, recording the task to do. And then, so I did it, and I managed to, I only did Siri because I ran into a problem between having two people, and I'll explain that in a minute. But Alexa, set the volume to 3, please. This is too loud. I ran into a problem with where if you had too many pets, so if I had a baby Siri and 2 other baby Siri and her pet, so I had 4 things that I was taking care of. When you go to poke the different areas, sometimes just out of game quirks, your pet will spaz out and run somewhere else. If that's the case, you can accidentally poke things like fly, and then it opens up a thing saying fly potion and all of that. So I think I'm going to have to do it a little bit different. Let me set up a thing so you guys can see. So I'm going to do this once, and then we'll, let's do a new home. We'll just go to this tiny home. You definitely want a small space anyway. I'm going to suggest, because on mine I used Siri. Ooh, looky, I get it. Thank you. On Siri, I used my bunny hell house, and you know how I've got my pink checkers on it, made lining up the house really easy. On this one though, I'm going to try something different. Let's pull these, move you over here. Okay. So you need a small space, but the very first thing you need is a chair, because you want to get a chair, because if you don't get a chair, if anybody, you can be a parent and 2 pets, like if you're running the 2 pets, that would work. The 2 people still works if you have the ability to have, yeah, I mean you could do multiplayer. So and that, but you want to make sure the biggest thing is, I mean, like I did it last night and I don't know when it kicked off. I'm guessing it kicked off pretty early, which is the boogery part. And I was trying to figure out ways to combat that, but I don't think there are. Unless I stayed up and waited. No, there's nothing you could do. The auto clicking part of it, I don't know. I'll have to look and see if there's anything on that. But until I got kicked off, though, I made about 2,600, so that wasn't too bad. Okay, so the first thing you need is a seat, because if anybody teleports, ow, girl, your if anybody, she just conked my head with her head. If anybody teleports to you, even if your door's locked, a friend could teleport to you, anything like that, they could move you out of position, and that's going to be bad. I would suggest to you, let's put shapes. Let's do a plain shape, and we're going to do a medium floor panel. Okay, so everything has to be on here. So let's put this down a little bit, because it has to be within this square. And let's double check. If I zoom in, let's see, let's go zoom in one more time. There we go. Or, hey, there, it's better. Because when you go to record it, you have to be at one view and leave it there. So otherwise, where you're poking doesn't make sense anymore. So we'll get to that in a second. Okay. First thing you're going to want is, I'm going to set it up for just me. Now, you're not going to be a baby, because you don't want to be a baby, because you would be moving and it would mess the whole thing up. So you have to be a parent and you have to stay in the chair. Don't move. The next thing you want is, let's go to starter stuff. That's easier to handle. Boy, she hit my head hard. Old jerk. Okay, so we're going to make some beds. It doesn't matter. It does not matter what they look like or their size. What matters is their placement. You have to be able to reach them from your chair. I can see that. I can see the E, so that's okay. So let's go back. We're going to grab just that little thing, and we're going to clone it. And we're going to put another. Now, don't put them close like this, because you won't get them to be apart. And also, if you want them far enough apart, so when you go to click this, you're not going to be clicking a pet. So then the other thing is, the tinier the pet, the better. I had the most luck with cactus pets, the little cactus pets from the desert one. Dude, they're teeny and they don't move around that much, and they're kind of like a little tic-tac. So they worked really well. So I would suggest using cactus pets as your or anything that small that doesn't move. Now, since I had just those 2 pets, you could do just 2 pets. I'm going to do 4 just to show you it can be done. And I think if you have cactus pets, it can be done. But I'm setting this up for 4. You don't have to do it for 4. The reason I'm doing 4 is because you can also get a hot tub. The hot tubs, of course, work wonderfully for everything. Hot tub is the piece of the year. Way. Okay. You still want it fairly big. You got to be able to get to the stuff. So let's push it down a little bit. Let me see. Maybe just a teeny bit bigger. Okay. Your pets are going to have to be off of follow, because if they're not off of follow, it'll be a mess. Okay, we got that. And now the next one we're going to do here is, let's do pianos. Now, you don't necessarily have to do pianos, but remember, that's the only yellow task you're going to be able to take care of. So it's in your best interest to do pianos. But if you think that's too expensive for the cost, now just remember, once you set this up, you don't have to do this again except for on the if you want another player to get money. But if you have one player that you want this on, you only have to do this once, and it's really super easy. And then you just keep it that way. Okay.
It's delicious, loeth papilla.
Okay, so we've got our 4 pianos. Now, next we're gonna need go back to starter. We're going to need litter boxes. Now, litter boxes do work. It is a task, and it's kind of handy because it's one of the odd tasks that we can take care of in the house. Anything that you can take care of in the house, you want to do. Now, we cannot do the trampoline. It doesn't work because it moves you around. I mean, there's just nothing you can really do because you can't really control your character or anything. All you're doing is clicking. So let's get these in here. And this. Okay, and then we're going to do the food and water bowls. Now, what I did was I just do one line of food. Let's get this small enough. Okay, so we're going to do one line of food. They're kind of close together, and I did run into a little bit of a problem with that. I'm wondering, well, actually, we could actually get rid of the problem altogether. What we can do is do 2. Because we can reach behind us. Okay. Let's do food bowl. And we'll just do 4 across here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So now we've got 4 of every task. We got bathing, sleeping, piano, litter box, water, and food. So that's everything that you need. Now, the key is everything has to be there. You have to keep your screen exactly in the right place to set the tasks up. So you're going to put it there and you're going to leave it there and not touch it. Oh, because that way they're out of, you make them small so you only see the E buttons. If you make them big, it's kind of hard. Everything's clunky. You can't see what you're doing because the hardest part of this is the tiny task part. It's a little hard. Let's see. Is this, let me find it. It's on my desktop. And then I got to make it so you can see it. So give me a sec. No. Down. Okay. Where's my, I know I put you on here. Oh, tiny task. That's not it. Well, where is it? I know I dumped it. Downloads.
Welcome, lurking Greary.
Well, let's just do it from here then. Okay, there we go. Hey, lurking. How are you? Inside a tiny home. I live in a tiny home in real life. Okay, let's get this tiny task. We're going to take this now, and let me see if I can get this so you can see it. What am I going to call this? Let's add a window capture. And I want to create new. Okay. Oh, it caught it automatically? Nice of you. Okay. And where did it put it, though? You're all the way at the top? Where is it? Do you guys see it anywhere? Oh, it's way up here in the corner. Well, poop on me, I can't move it. I don't know what happened, what I did, but I cannot move things that I put up to save my soul. So you're going to have to watch up there. But basically, see in the upper left by where my face is, that's what Tiny Task looks like. That's all that it looks like. It's just that little teeny thing. That's crazy. Pretty good. We're just here. We're showing you how to make sure I've got this. You've got it in the upper corner. You got that. You can see it. Okay. So we're showing you how to do tiny tasks, which lets you automate things on your computer. You can't do it on iOS that I don't think of. I don't think you can do this on mobile. I'm pretty sure you can't. That lets you automate the stuff so you can level pets. So we're an adult and everything. So we did the one boogery part, but now we're going to do the hard part. The hard part is recording the tasks. Weird. So what you're going to do is you need to do all your tasks. So, I don't have a small, well, you're pretty small. And you're fairly small. Oh, I don't have me. I need Siri. Well, we can just do this and then I'll show you. We can just do one. That's fine. Come here, Robin. Okay, we're going to do one, but you'll get the idea. Okay, so what you're going to do is now you've got, see how I don't know if you can see that or not. Yes. See how I've lined the end of this thing up with the bottom of my screen? I did that on purpose. The end of this tile is at the bottom of my screen. I did that on purpose because all night long, your screen has to stay just like this. You cannot move an inch. So that's why we have ourselves in a chair. If someone comes and dances on you, they're not going to move you or bump your screen or anything. It'll still be okay. So if somehow someone gets in your house and moves you, you should be okay. So the big thing that you're going to do is...
Incoming ad break.
Oh, ad break. Oh, let me see if I can dismiss this. If I get there quickly enough, I can. There we get it. I dismissed it. Woohoo! Woohoo! Okay, here we go.
Welcome, hey we.
Hey, Juhi. Oh, I was just about to show you how to do the hard part. Yay. Okay, so what you're going to do is start your pets either down here and away from somewhere, but I like to start mine in the sleep position just because, well, when I have less things, but just because I had a thing with an extra click I didn't like. So start them here in this position. So what we're going to do is we're going to stop. Hey, wait, do I have my pet on follow or not? They should be off of follow. Bad. Okay, so your pet needs to be off of follow. Okay, so what you're going to do now is you're going to hit record and do a full cycle of all the tasks. And you're going to count 10 to 15 because sometimes there's lag for each one, except for when we do the piano, I count to 30 just to make sure you catch it. So what I do now is I'm going to hit record, and then I'm going to do what we need to do, sleep. So we're going to go 1 100, 2 100, 3 100, 4 100, 5 100, 6 100, 7 100, 8 100, 9 100, 10 100. No, you don't. 1100, 12 100, 13 100, 14 100. That's probably good enough. Okay, next you're going to go to the next task of the day, which would be taking a bath. We're going to put the Robin in there and let him sit and have his bath. Was he dirty already? I thought he was already dirty, but we'll see. Yeah, he was. Okay, so that's done. Next, since he's got that, we'll just do play piano. I'm going to put him down here, though, so I can see it. Normally, you wouldn't need to do that. I'm just doing it so you can see. We're going to wait till that task is done.
Hungry.
That's nice, Pando. But it's kind of handy to do this, to leave the tasks up for the timing. It's kind of helpful. Because, like, that orange one takes a lot longer. Okay, once that's done, you're going to wait a second. So everything, so it says
It's
you can't do that.
delicious_0
Okay.
me.
Now we're going to put him in the potty pad. We're going to count to 12. 1, 100, 2, 100, 3, 100, 4, 100, 106, 100, 7, 100, 8, 100, 9, 100, 12, 10, 100, 12, 100. I can't count. Okay, and the next one we're going to do is drink. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I know, counting is hard. Yeah. And then we're going to make him, that was drinking, and now we're going to make him eat. And we have an eat thing. Now, none of the other tasks can we take care of. Now, to end it though, I'm going to put him right back into the sleeping position, and then I'm going to put stop. Now, there's no reason to save it because you're never going to get this view exactly right. I mean, you might-ish, possibly, but there's really no reason to save it. It took me, what, a minute or two to do all of those tasks. So now all we have to do is go over here to preferences, and we're going to pull down to it. There's one, I don't think you can see it, but there's one that says continuous playback on there. So go to continuous playback. Did I forget any other tasks? No, I think I got them all. Okay. And then all we're going to do now is push play. And there we go. Watch it go. I'm not moving it. Yay! And it will go. It'll keep going until you say. Now, if the dogs come along and whack my screen or something, this is not going to work anymore. If someone comes on and somehow gets you to move your screen or something, I don't think that'd be possible. Might not work. But if for some reason you skip a thing, oh yeah, this is for AFK farming. So if for some reason someone came on and blocked your pet when you're about to do something and you missed it, that doesn't matter because, or if you just automatically, it glitched for a reason and went somewhere where it wasn't usually when you're going to move it, it's okay because when you go to the next task, because you're pushing the names, it's putting it right where it needs to be. And this will just go all night long as until it kicks you off the server. And it doesn't, it's, you know, servers restart, especially when there are events going on and things like that. So, and we've got an event, even though it's not that big of an event, but the server did restart last night while I was doing this. And it will just keep going. Now, if you want to wrangle it into position, you're going to want to make sure in between these tasks, leave your cursor still, because when I go to do, when I want to stop it, it will take the cursor away from you. And one of them, because ADHD, I was sitting there in between just playing with the cursor. Lord, it took me a minute to get the cursor back from it because it was busy. I was like, oh, I hate my ADHD. So, but yeah, that's how it works. It's pretty easy. I mean, it's stupid easy. It's crazy. So that's all it takes. That's all it is. If you can't, there's so many places with tiny tasks and everything. I put the right tiny task on in the share on the stream part of Discord. So if you go to Discord, you can just get the little teeny file. It's called Tiny Task right from there. So you don't have to worry about viruses. I did the scary part for you. But yeah, that's how you do it. It's so handy. Like I said, I got about $2,600 on Siri last night before she got kicked off. That's not bad at all. She was probably maybe on for 5 hours ish. That's the max she could have been on. It was probably far less. But imagine if I did, imagine if, and that was just Siri with her 2 pets. So that was just my 2 pets. If I get my other alt on as a baby plus one of her pets, then we've got 4 pets going. And if you actually, some people's alts actually have 2 pets things too. Then you can have 6 or 5. You can have 5 at once, which is kind of handy. The only thing is you can never.
Luck is better 338.
Welcome to the channel. Hi. But the one thing that you can't do doing that is you cannot feed your alt as a baby. There's no way to do it. But along with the same lines, now you can't see my screen, so you can see, but the only thing that you have to do if you have an alt on is just go down and push and switch things on your bar down at the bottom when you're, your taskbar at the bottom of your screen as a computer on your PC. You just got to swap that way, and it records those clicks too. So it's so easy to swap between the 2 of them. It was really working really well until I found out that I had my little things so close together, I was hitting all the different pets. So like I said, the best pet is the cactus pet to do this with. I know I was using Robin here, but see how Robin's bobbing? That can get in the way of sometimes you don't touch them, or sometimes things go wrong. The little cactus plant just sits there and its little thing spins, and that's it. It's like a little tic-tac with arms. It's perfect. You could probably, no, eggs would be too big. No, I really think the cactus is probably the best. But yeah, that's how you do that. That's stupid easy. So easy. And they said it's legal. They said it's absolutely not against terms of service at the last live. It came right from the horse's or Jesse's mouth. So, yay for us. Yeah, any like I don't know if there's a bird or something. Yeah, on Siri has that little cactus, which is so cute. I mean, I'm sure there are other ones that could work too, but if you don't want to look, their cactus works pretty well. Make sure though, the other thing too is if you have your two pets, make sure each one is named something different. And what I did so I didn't have to remember which ones last night, I made a sentence. So I named one pet Tiny, one pet Task, and I named another one Is, and the last one Fun. And so then each time I put them on things, I put Tiny, Task, Is, Fun, and then did it over and over and over again, so I could remember, because some of us don't remember what pets go where. So yeah, things that we do to fix our brains. So I think this is actually pretty good for the. I don't hate it. Maybe let's make it fancier. But yeah, no, it's not bad at all. I thought it was going to be a lot scarier than it was. It's so easy. The hardest part is not anything more than doing the tasks and getting them in there and making sure that they work and you're not accidentally punching another pet. That was the hardest part of the whole thing, was making sure you weren't punching another pet. But yeah, and if you want to do multiple, like if you're on a computer that can handle quite a bit, and like my computer is pretty good. But my computer handles 8 accounts all at once if I use Moo Player. And Moo Player works with this. I tested Moo Player. It does work. So you can do that too if you wanted to, really expand your odds of things. I think I probably will. So that way when I get bumped off, see, my idea is we're just going to do a war of attrition. So we're going to do it, and we're going to make sure, that hurt, you little weasel. Let me see your foot. Well, it's looking better. Could you quit chewing on it though? So my idea is to do like 5 characters. If I can get all 5 characters going, get all their pets, if I can manage to do it without too much chaos or too much, or me pulling my hair out, then it doesn't matter when the server kicks you off, because you're getting more bang for your buck. Does that make sense? Because you're going to be sitting there anyway, and that does the task thing that I just did rotates through the tasks, and you can time it so it times up perfectly. You don't have to do that, because the only task that you are in danger of losing, of dropping off, is the play task, and we did it fast enough that the play task won't fall off. You'll get to it eventually, even if it doesn't time up right. I tested that last night too. So that's pretty good. I am getting sick. Oh my Lord, Shelly, if I got your cold, I swear. So that's not too bad either. So it's well worth doing. It's not that hard if you have a computer. It's impossible if you don't have a computer, because it doesn't work on the other thing. I'm pretty sure it does not. Yeah, I don't want sickness. She was here today working, but I can't tell her not to work, because I was arguing with her about not being here too. So can't have my cake and eat it too. Okay, that's not too bad. What if I made it like let's Pink Pony Club. I think that's okay. That looks okay. Yeah. Okay, we can have that one. We can have that one. Let's make another one. What if we make one that hides the round shape of it? So let's grab this piece right here. But yes, well worth doing. I would suggest for this weekend, if you have a pretty good computer and want to test, wingle around with it, I think your best bet is putting multiple accounts on and taking care of multiple accounts at once. It's a possibility you could, if you wanted to set, now, there's the other thing that you could do. No, that would take forever. I was trying to think of ways that you could incorporate formula into it so you could just get everybody at once. I have a feeling it would be worth it. So if you wanted to sit there and go through like 4 cycles, I suspect. So go through 4 normal cycles when you're recording. So you're going to do 4 normal cycles worth of work instead of the one that we did. Go through 4, and at the end of the 4th one, use a formula. And that's going to be about every 5 or 10 minutes, you're going to use a formula. You're guaranteed to at least get 1 or 2 pets. Like if we're doing it this weekend, you're guaranteed to at least get 1 or 2 pets in that. And you could do a formula, and then you could put, however many formulas you want on you for the evening. And then if you don't have any formulas, it just won't use it. It'll be clicking something else, but it will eventually close it, and it will keep going. I think it would be okay. So this is the kind of cool thing about this. You can get this. Now that's glitching. I think. No, see, it didn't glitch it. Oh, that doesn't matter. You can get this in here. I have done this. This is. There we go. See? Now we're going to make a. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, that's a good one. Let's do that. We're just going to do a square one. The Pink Pony Club. But yeah, I don't want to get sick because I really want to go. I'm making an appointment. I am scheduling an appointment this week to get my tooth fixed. I am so tired of. I tried to whistle Mimi in today, and I can't whistle through it. I'm an idiot when it comes to whistling right now. And she just ignores me. She looks at me like, I don't think I need to. That doesn't sound like the right thing. So yeah, I want to get my tooth fixed. They aren't even going to have to drill or anything, because basically this was a filling and it just popped out because I pulled it out using a ketchup packet. So no more, don't put things in your front teeth. Do not open pistachio nuts. Because that's how I chipped it in the first place. Just use your brain cells. I was much younger when I did that, though. Not that much. Well, yes. I was like 40 years old when I did that. 10 years. Oh, no, it's been 20. I was about 35 years old when I did that. So I was younger and stupider. I'd like to think I'm smarter now. Kind of. So, yeah, that's going to be my first test run. I want to go out to the dentist and get that tooth taken care of because I'm so tired. I love you, Jessie, but I don't want to look like Jessie. I want to look like me. Although low key, I should have been Jessie for Halloween. That would have been amazing. I mean, I've got long hair. I could have pulled it up into a top knot and been Jessie for Halloween. It's not too late. Okay, so these are, we're going to put like some designs on these. These are really boring, like super boring. Okay. Love it and hate it at the same time. Okay. I think that's okay. Man, I'm still mad at this plant. Go away. You make me mad, plant. Like, I might be, I just don't think there's any, wait. Maybe. No. Thinking we could mist color them or light color them, but I just don't think that'll work. I like the ghosts, though. The ghosts look really good. They're having a good moment dancing. I love it. Okay, So we're gonna put those along. We need to make our graveyard here. So I feel like we need more gravestones. But I feel like I want to keep doing this so I can put people's names on here. Darker ones with the mist if you want to. Yeah. Oh, really? I'll give that a try. Okay, so let's get, man, I hate doing graveyards. When I did the graveyard for, when I did the graveyard, oh, let's just do some decorations, Andrea. You can do it. Come on. When I did the graveyard for Nightmare Before Christmas, I hated it. The only reason I did so much graveyard in there was because it was a two times weekend when I was building that house. And Illis might remember, I had my building place was all shut off at those gates. You couldn't get through the gates. So, but it was a two times weekend and I wanted to build, but I wanted to grind. You know how I am. And so I put a whole bunch of graveyard on the walls. So it actually accommodates quite a few. I think it's like 8 or 10 pets in there. I just littered the walls and the floors with things in there in that graveyard and had to make it look like a graveyard and all of that. But dude, never again. Oh, wait, we've got a grave. Grave. Speaking of tombstones. Hi. I forgot about you.
Incoming ad break.
But we can't change its name. It's a bed. That's okay. We'll just put like 1 or 2 in there. Okay. I'm not saving you from this ad break. So sorry. If I save you from too many ad breaks, then it makes me have pre-roll ads on. It punishes me just as much as it punishes everyone else. It's evil. Okay. I mean, I don't... It's a little bit... I'm a little torn either way because it's like, yes, I like money. No, I don't get that much from it. But I've nickel and dime my way to this next month. I get paid. Woo-hoo. I think I'm getting like $50 from Twitch next month. That makes a month a very good month. So every 3 months, I have a really good month. Okay. That looks good, I think. That's looking, I mean, the backs aren't the greatest. But, it's Disneyland. It's not a real tombstone. Okay. So we got that. We got that. We got that. I want flowers on them. I got to settle my brain. ADHD's a little today. I knew it was going to be. I could feel it. I think I pulled my hair back too tight. Z yourself. Obviously, he was made in another country because we don't say Z here. That is a British thing. They call their Z's Z's, which is fun. I think the Europeans do as well. We call them Z's here because we have to do things different. Ever since we broke apart, we stopped being a colony. We've been trying to prove that we're something cool ever since. I think we're cool, but we could use some help sometimes, especially with our voting abilities. I actually watched oh yeah, the degrees and measuring units too. You know how often I actually lament, and I mean really lament. I'm really sad that we do not have they don't teach us metrics enough because it's so hard being an American not knowing those. But as an adult, if you want to learn those, your brain is no longer a sponge and it gets really hard. Just like the same thing with pronouns. Don't get mad at us. I'm so old. My brain is so wired in. It's the same thing. Anything that you've known all of your life that suddenly has to change or that you're trying to relearn is really hard. And metric units, girl. I run faster. I run to Google faster than you would giggle. It's like, no, thank you. Okay, we can't make that any smaller. I just don't. It's too much work. Now, have you noticed one thing I have noticed since the lighting patch? Actually, pre-lighting patch, because they put in a few, about, I don't know, 3 or 4 patches before the lighting patch. They messed with the lighting, remember, and it messed up the sky and made it all kind of weird, and it was the precursor to the lighting patch. If you notice, the shadows in houses now are not as good. Like, look, you lose all the definition in things and you get farther away. It's just not as good. So when I do faces, I'm having to dye the noses lighter colors and stuff because it's just too, they blend in. The shadows aren't right. They're not quite right. So if I put everything, like if I put this all in at the same color, you'll be able to barely see it. It's really weird. I'm tired of it. But yes, remember, what was the question now? See, I've already forgot the question that I was going to ask at the next thing, and it was a good one. We'll remember by then. Someone remember by then. Yeah, you can fix that with the weather settings. If this is Disney, I want it to be pretty. What you need to do to make the shadows, you can go into the lighting and do exposure. Just turn the exposure, or was it? Nope. Nope. I thought it was exposure. It is exposure, I'm sure. It's not, well, saturating. No. It is exposure. Why is exposure not doing? Oh, maybe the time of the day too. See, I don't like the noon time of day either. I either make it 10 o'clock or I make it like 2:30, 3 o'clock. I don't like it up at noon because the shadows are really poopy there. See, now the shadows are a little bit better too. And then you can mess with things if you want to mess with those things. But the ambient? Oh, there we go. Still not the greatest, but a little better. But see, it takes all the shine off at Disneyland. Let's try, yeah, I'm just gonna, yes. We'll mess with those later when I finish it. I actually like, not this one. I like I used to like this one. Now it looks gray. That's weird. Oh, it's raining at Disneyland. Aw, everybody go home. Okay. There we go. I think it's going to be good. See, this is going to be pretty. They just needed a little bit of decoration like a tombstone would have on it. Okay, so that one can be plain. This one needs something. What if we put a picture on this one? Can we do a picture? What kind of... Let's do a ring. Ding, ding. Yay, Maxie's caught up at work. Okay, let's see. I am a little... Okay, I will fully confess, nobody yell at me because I know you love me, but please don't yell at me. So last night, I realized at about midnight that I'd not taken my shot for the morning, the one for the thing. And so I took my shot at like post midnight, and I've not been feeling very well since. So if I suddenly say I gotta go, that's probably my stomach saying things, but I don't think I will. But for a second there, for just 1 second, I was reminded that I was not feeling my greatest. So just to let you know, I shouldn't. I think I've got it under control finally. But yeah, I learned, do not take that shot at night. It's a bad idea. Okay, if I make this bigger. Now, I'm super chill with letting everybody know that I'm losing weight. I am. I don't know how much weight I've lost. I kind of think I don't want to know. Like, the number is so, why is a number important? I think I'd rather just say, just look and see how good I feel and how close fit and all of that and go that way. I think the number is, people focus on the number way too much. And I think it will feel more like a diet if I focus on the number. If I don't focus on the number and I just concentrate on being fit, I think that's the way to go. And then it's not a diet, then it's just a lifestyle, which is good. I'm kind of thinking I could put a face in there. That would be super cute. Am I really going to make a whole bunch of different tombstones though for each one? I thought I was going to just copy and paste, but then I realized I'm probably not going to copy and paste because this is for Maxie, and why would we do that? We don't do that for our friends, do we? No. So let's make a face in there. Although, actually, I just had an even cuter idea. Sorry, I got excited. We're going to put a pet stand in there, and we're going to put a pet head through there, maybe, and make the pet dyed in gray to match that. Like, can you? Is there a gray to match? Let's go look if there's pet gray. Let's go look just before I get any further, because I think that's a really good idea. But I'm not sure. If we can get it the same gray, then yes, we're going to do that.
Welcome, Huck is better 338.
Can you send your ad to the name up at the top left of the screen? See, it says Syrianity with an underscore in it. This is my, oh, and you can also see at the top of my name here. Now, this is my alt, so you won't get added to play with me here today because I'm actually working on a commission. But I'm not going to do that every day. We'll change back and forth. So just so you know, your new user is your name. Awesome. Thank you. Well, welcome here. I like new people. It's always fun. Okay, let's put the, oh, let's not do neon. Let's do this. No, I don't need a Mega Frost, but thank you. I have lots of things. Okay, so let's look at this gray. I don't like to take pets, especially, I mean, I'll take little pets to give to people all the time. Is that really the color? Oh, it is. Okay. I take pets sometimes to give to other people, but I would never just randomly give away a Mega Frost, and I would never do that anyway. Because it's just not the right thing to do. Reset. Oh, you want me to give you a Mega Frost? No, that's not going to happen. I don't have a Mega Frost. Okay, that's not the right. See how this cat is blue? He's blue-green. Let's go see if they're gray. Let's see if they have a... Yeah, no, I don't take... I don't give away pets either. Well, I do give away pets. I give away a lot of pets. I just give away... Oh, wait. Why is the sky different again? Oh, it's not. I gave away a whole bunch of gibbons the other day, but I only give away pets to people who participate in the channel on a regular basis. And we do contests and things like that. So if you hang around with us, then eventually you'll get things. But just hang around and watch the show and participate in things and enjoy it. And if it's not your kind of show, then oh, Coco Pinsky gives away a lot of pets. So you might try her. She's not on right now, but I don't think she's on right now, actually. Sometimes she's on when I'm on. Let me double check for you. Is Coco on? Move chat. No, she's not on right now, but it's COCOPINSKY. She's also a Twitch streamer. Oh, cool. But yeah, she's also a Twitch streamer, and she does give away a lot of things. I've seen her give away a lot of stuff. But I think she's sponsored by, oh, that's not very good. Oh, that might actually be kind of cute though. Let's take the cat there. Let's go home. Can't have, can't have joins on. Well, actually I could do Siri, but I think I'm just going to go and build quietly because I want to, oh no, not leave. Don't leave. We generally don't let strangers join us because the last time I did, someone stood on me and froze me for like an hour over and over again with the freezy sword. It was not very fun. And then I had to take a break for a week. So that would actually be kind of cute with its head sticking through there, maybe. Maybe if I made it bigger, maybe. So let's think about that. And we could put pets through there, maybe. Or I can put something in. Well, why don't I just make a pet head? Let's just make a head. Okay, fine. Don't be lazy. Okay, we won't be lazy. Ooh, pretty soon Larry will be done with school. Everybody's about to get done with school, aren't they? This is exciting. We'll have more people hanging out probably. Okay, up we go. What kind of pet should I put in here? I don't want it to poke through too much. There we go. Name a pet. What kind of pet should I put in here? I actually have a bad back. I'm sitting in a chair. I'm in a love seat. I'm actually on the sofa, but I'm leaned back because I have a very, 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 very bad back. And when I sit forward, it cuts my spinal cord stuff off and I lose feeling in my legs. Oh, there's Chad. Oh, it's a bot!
Welcome,
It's a
Yellow
bot!
Realist Kate H7 Coach.
It's a bot! Don't welcome bots! Blocked! Oh, you broke 7 vertebrae? Oh, that stinks. So yeah, now you know then. If I sit stacked up straight where my back is completely straight, it crushes the end of it and it's so much like I have parts of my thighs are numb down the sides and on the insides my legs are numb. They go weak. Oh, I'm sorry. But yeah, I show it all the time. I have an electric wheelchair and I can walk 10 feet, but any farther than that, and I start to lose feeling and strength in my legs and I'll fall. That's why it's dangerous for me to be alone. But yeah, I'm trying to lose weight now just so it'll be easier to move around. I may never be out of my chair, which is boogery. But I'm happy. I like my electric wheelchair. It's pretty fun. But I would like to lose weight just so the electric wheelchair had longer battery life. That would be great. And then I could go out more in my electric wheelchair. I'd like to be able to go out and catch the bus and take my wheelchair places and just drive around by myself. Actually, this is a commission, so I can't, but I can show you what I'm working on. Let's show you Disneyland. This is my Disneyland I'm working on. We do have build days, and we might do that coming up because I think a lot of people want to build. So I think we'll get that done pretty soon. Chad, can you hear me?
Nice to meet you. I'm Buddy.
Apparently, I did not get something hooked up right. No, he can hear me. Chad, your butt. Hi, Chad. Okay. So we started doing, I'm not talking to you now though, Chad, but thank you. We started doing Disneyland, and that's what we're working on now are the rides. So the Haunted Mansion, Jungle Book, It's a Small World, Pirates of the Caribbean, and the Matterhorn. This is not my account. This is an account I got from someone for a commission. So this is not mine. But one thing you do is a lot of people, I think what they do is they just sit and they use the tiny task thing and just grind. The other thing I do a lot is when I will go and put my main's other houses up and I will just leave her sit, and I get so many donations when I do that, which is nice. Usually, now last night, just so I didn't get donations, I put her on a private server nobody else could get in. So my 2600 included no donations at all. Now, if I threw up my Alice in Wonderland house, which I've just been throwing up because everybody knows it's mine, I don't, if it gets copied, it gets copied. It's one of my oldest houses, and I don't care that much about it. And I love it, but it's okay, but I can do better. In fact, I may redo Alice at some point because now I'm a lot better. Um, but I've been putting that one up, and so I think if I put her up in there and put her in a little side area and have her in a seat, I think I can also get donations through the night too, which would be really good. The charity thing is for a local charity here, but that's handled through Twitch. It's for Chihuahuas, and what they do is they go to kill shelters and they take the older pets like the Chihuahuas and things like that, pets that were given up by loving adults that maybe died or whatever. They adopt those pets and then they either try to find them homes or they foster them until they pass. So it's really good because it's got to be scary. Think about it. You've got an older person who, like me, who has a lot of chihuahuas and stuff. And if I died, where would my pets go? And so this place, and a lot of older people have older dogs, and nobody adopts older dogs, and that's not right. That was a really loved and cherished pet that the only reason that they're there is because their owner died.
Incoming ad break.
So I love the charity. Our charity is primo. I love our charity. I have 3 chihuahuas. One of them's over there. One of them's pouting in my lap. And this one's sleeping. Oh, Leah. She says I'm going to sleep. I wish I was rich like me. Man. Actually, the funny thing is I started all of this just not so I could make any real money or anything like that. I do get some stuff and I appreciate that. I really do. But I started this in the most part to share teaching because I'm a teacher. I'm a retired teacher. But the other reason I started it was just my brain just went empty. Oh, was just because I was running out of money all the time. And so when I do this, I get a lot of commissions and then I don't have to build with this isn't my money. I can't do anything with it but build. But it's nice because then I get to build all the time because I love building and I don't have to pay for it. I just don't get to keep it at the end. But keeping it isn't important. As an artist, when I was younger, I kept a lot of my art, but as I got older, you know what? I just throw it away now, or I'll give it away, or it's not important to me anymore. Once I did it, the project's over. It was so fun, but that's all I needed. Okay. Somebody pick an animal to go on this tombstone. What animal should this be?
Welcome,
hey, Ethan, how are you doing?
728.
Ethan was just in a bad car accident and he got his ribs and everything smashed. And he's learning to get better and walk again too. So we're all beat up people in this channel. Our new friend Huck here is paralyzed and has 7, I think he said 7 crushed vertebrae. Yeah. Ooh, a vampire would be cute. We could do a little bat. Let's do a little bat. That's a good idea. Oh, a vampire dragon. Ooh, even better. Yep, we are here every day, or most every day. We're trying for every day. Today it was close. Today after everything, and I was just like, oh man, I don't know if I want to stream today, but then I promised I would, so I'm streaming. But it's okay because I got into building, so I'm good. I started building the ghosts, and I was like, oh no, I'm fine with streaming. I feel great today. Oh, he should be upside down, Goofy. It's a bat. Good point. I like that idea. Okay. Upside down. Okay. Oh, you did miss the tiny task setup. You'll have to go back. Yeah, look at the VOD. I think I did pretty well. Illis, do you think you feel like you understand it? I think I covered everything. Yeah, it's pretty cool. That it ended up being pretty good. I ended up spoilers, but I ended up figuring it out last night, and I got about $2,600. Um, that was just me and my two pets. So it's just my two pets. I didn't turn into a baby. You can't. You have to be an adult. So I got about $2,500 off of just my two pets. So if you added extra people in there, I think it would turn out being pretty good. I think you'd get quite a bit. I do have Discord. Here, let me make sure I have that showing. Oh, I don't. Oh, let's put that down. There we go. See in the right hand corner, there's all my socials. I've been thinking, supposedly view wise and everything, supposedly Snapchat actually pays really well for streamers and things like that. Now, I'm not sure if that's really, I mean, who uses Snapchat anymore? But I might try seeing if I can set up something and see if that's true, because a lot of our viewers probably do use Snapchat.
Welcome
Yes,
to
I don't use it anymore. I used it. Hey, Oliver, I used it to do all the cute filters and stuff. But now I have those on the computer here, so I don't need the filters. So I don't know. Okay. Woo! Instagram. Now, see, I don't have Instagram. I see. I'm just not really good at social media. I think if I were younger, that'd be one thing. But I didn't grow. There were no computers when I was a kid. Remember, so it's hard for me to keep up with those things because I'm not used to them. I feel like had I been a Gen Z or even a millennial, it would be trained into me. I'd be used to checking the phone and doing that. Dude, I spent my whole life running from the phone. How did you get 1 million on YouTube, sir? Do you stream? Okay, we need a little bat. Twinkle, twinkle, little bat, how I wonder where you're at. Bat face. Now, I don't even need to look. That's not the face I want. That's the face I want. I almost got one of these as a pet in high school. I mean, in college. Aren't they cute? They look like little chihuahuas with wings. They really do. Those are the same eyes that Mimi looks at me with all the time. That's how Mimi looks at me, right like that. That's Mimi. Yep, I'm telling you. Oh, you're pro dirt bike rider. Oh, that's exciting. Is it Huck is Better? Is that your name? I will look that up. Should we look up YouTube? Hey, I like to look up things and waste time. Huck is better. Huck is... Oh, the Deegan? Are you telling me that this are you telling me it was your dirt bike that broke your vertebra? Dude. Now, if you're telling, now is your back going to get any better? That's rough. Are you healing, or are you just going to be hurt forever? That's rough. Oh, good. Except for you're paralyzed. Oh, in bad pain. Okay. Yeah. I luckily live in a state where you can use medical marijuana, that really helped. I'm not gonna, I don't, if you're just a kid and that, don't do drugs, kids. I did not touch it until I was 47 years old, okay? And that was because it was legal. But if seriously, if that's, if you are in pain for the rest of your life, it's helps quite a bit. It does help quite a bit. Now, if you're not in pain, there's no reason to use it, so please don't. Please don't. Especially when you're younger, because it can mess with your brain permanently if your brain's still developing. Oh, you were paralyzed. Okay. Well, I'm still paralyzed. Poop. Well, not, but. Oh, is it not pulling? Oh, I bet I wondered if I put an old link on there or if it expired and nobody said anything. Okay, let's try it. I'll make a new invite and I will make a new invite. Where's my little thing? Come on, chat. Get back over there. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, there's a new invite. Okay, now I want no limit, do not expire. At this game, I have spent, what did we say? Am I up to like 5,000 hours played now or something like that? A lot. So many hours. Well, yeah, because remember, what else do I have to do, guys? Just sit here and talk to my dogs. Because remember, over the last 10 years, because of the pain and everything else, I have left my house maybe 9 times in 10 years. Because there's not a lot of, oh yeah, I like that little nose. We'll just do that little nose. That's a good one. We're going to do a vampire bat. Because of it's hard to get around, pain, and all of that. Yeah. So it's really hard. If I go out in public, oh, I haven't been out. Yeah, no, I just haven't been out. It's not even anything happening. I just haven't been out in a long time. For a while I was agoraphobic, but now I'm better over that. Now I just haven't gone out. I don't know how that's any different, but I'll be going out here shortly though, because I need to get my tooth fixed finally. I'm tired of, I can't whistle even right now. It's so dumb. I'm gonna try and make him a vampire bat. We're gonna give him the squishy little nose. I was gonna give him the doggy nose, but then everybody would probably just wonder why there was a dog upside down. I hate that these are on a, well, kind of looks like a bat. Maybe if I give him, no, he does not look like a bat. Let's take that off of there. I think, well, let's take this. I don't think that works. He just looked funny. I don't know if I'm even going to like this. Okay, we're going to try again though. Let's get this out. We're going to try with my favorite piece is going to save me. I believe in it. Let's see. Should we do another contest soon? What kind of... Should we do some kind of contest soon? What kind of contest? I think we should do a building contest. Yes, and we always... Oh, on Roblox, yes. We did the carousel horse contest. Oh, Maxie still hasn't done her carousel horse. What else? Is there anything? Oh, we're also going, oh, that's much better. There we go. We're also going to let all the people choose, the people who we make the little food things for. I'm going to put characters with each food vendor where our grind areas are. So I'm going to let everybody choose what characters they want. I think that'll be kind of cute. But we're going to have to wait till more people are on so they can choose which ones they want. I wonder though. All right, that's cute. Let's give him a little teeny nose though. We'll give him a little nose. There we go. That's kind of cute, right? That's not too bad. Looks like an upside down bat. Maybe he needs little bat teeth. We'll give him 2 little pokey teeth. Let's get out some trees. Tree. When it thinks in you. And it's true. Okay, go to here. Let's give them milky first. We're gonna make it all the same color. So if anybody, cones too would be cute. How small does this? The cones though don't get super small. The trees get itty bitty. The cones have a very big small. I hate them. But the trees, on the other hand, you could get in here. You just can't. You have to guess. And actually, it'd be nice to know whether I'm upside down or right side up on this tree. Oh, good. I'm right. Okay, so it goes that way. Okay, so let's get it in there. So a lot of this part is just guessing. How was your day, Chad, by the way? Huh. Is that a real all right or a... Okay. There, that's kind of cute. Let's put another one in there. You know I was already there. The songs. Sabrina is... This is Sabrina Carpenter, right? Yeah. She's questionable in her being a model for young women. Okay, that's cute. Now, hopefully, people can figure out that's a bat. That looks like a bat, right? What if I put wings out here like he was upside down hanging in there? That'd be funny. Yeah. A lot of, and you know, sadly, a lot of the music today, we're still teaching our little girls to be just someone's partner. You know what I mean? We're not teaching them songs. We tell them you can be scientist, you can be president, you can be all of this. And then all of the music that the kids listen to, no, you're just going to be a girlfriend to some guy and that's your role. Yeah, no. But I've got like Cuppy and everybody talk about her. And it's like, what? Lord. That's why I kind of like Katy Perry though, because she did some kind of her stuff was a little bit empowering, some of it. I liked it. And she's just herself. She just does what she's just fun. Okay, let's make another one. Let's put something on this. I feel like this is boring. Let's grab one of these. We're going to put on some fun names on here. We're not going to put all of our friends on like we usually do because the reason we're not going to do that is because we've got the food stands that are going in. On this one, I think we're going to put some of the names that are actually at Disneyland, like the Ouija board and those kinds of things. Those are kind of funny. We do, all of us play quite a bit, Huck, so you are more than welcome. I stream mostly every day. And we all play together usually. Well, mostly everybody plays. I get tired at night because I'm an old woman. But generally, we all play together. I'm an old lady. Oh, I saw the cutest rug. I think I want to put behind me instead of this old backdrop. The old backdrop's okay and it's cute, but there's so much going on. There's a rug on Amazon I want to get. It looks like water spilling, like water lapping on the beach, but it's just the water part and it's a hooked rug. It's sculpted and stuff. And I think it'd be really pretty just to have it look like there was water running down all around me. That'd be really pretty. I might try that next month and see. And if I don't like it, I'll just put the rugs in my house because they're really pretty. But yeah, I think that would be really fun. I'm always trying to find different ways to change things up. Oh, the only one who heard my new song was Candy. I have a new song because Chad took too long. And so, Chad, I did something I'm embarrassed about. I went and I talked to Al, the AI guy. My AI guy, Al, he made me a song in like 20 seconds. It's very sad. And I got a singer. But in the future, should Chad want to write me a song, I'm cool with it. But for right now, we have our AI generated theme song right now. It's actually kind of cute. But yeah, sorry, Chad. But I would like yours better, for sure. For sure, Chad. I'm not messing around. So if you want to do one, you're welcome to do one. But I've had lo-fi, whatever, copyright-free music on there forever, and it's really bad.
Incoming ad break.
300 words in 3 hours and 15 minutes? Oh, man, I love that. Now, see, I like word tasks. I like writing. I love writing because it's about telling stories. And what's my favorite thing? Telling stories. There we go. That's not so bad. That looks good. Now they all have a design on them. Now I will probably do some more, but in the meantime, in fact, we probably do have to do some more. Now, am I going to, oh, nice. I'm trying to decide what I'm going to put along here for railing. I could just do an old-fashioned railing. Oh, just like at the house. The house itself, where's my thingy? That. See the house behind, not that house. No. There we go. The house behind it is a real like Louisiana household mansion-y thingy. So we could just put some of this really cool, if we view this one, see this neat scrolling, this neat scroll work here? Why don't we do something, why don't we ruin our piece count? Why don't we ruin our piece count and do a railing that looks like this? And maybe we could even put spider webs in it. That would be... Can you see how I did the ghost? Yeah, sure. Come here, ghosties. Okay, let's do it so you guys can see it a little bit. So the E in here is a green colored influencer. And then I've got, he's holding her hand. And she's got her hand up on his shoulder and he's reaching to her waist. And we left room for Jesus. Sorry. I don't even, there's space between them. So it's proper and I don't get yelled at. Yeah. I don't even know where I heard that, leaving space for Jesus. I think it was in a movie and I thought that was hilarious. And so now it's stuck in my head and I can't think of any other way to... Yeah, very nice. Okay. Yeah, but I think the ghost... I was a little worried that the mist was overwhelming, but when I turn it to nighttime, it's really not. At nighttime, it's perfect. So we're going to have to get some... We're going to put them up there, seeing... We're going to have to be super careful because they're going to be hard to see. If they're too hard to see, I could fill them in and give them like even skeleton pieces in here. So they stand out a little bit, but I think they're okay. Because they're, I mean, even if they're dark, they show up even against dark things. It's just, you know, that's helpful though. Mist helps quite a bit, I think. But yeah, those look, they turned out really good. See, even against the light, if you see them from the side, they look really cool. We're going to put three separate ghost groups in there. We're going to have three different, one of the coaches, the carriages in there for everyone. We're going to have this out here. We're going to have the floating head. Oh, we need to turn this. Oops, not this. We have a candelabra. It was floating and white in the ride. So we're going to make this a cream color, I think. And let's just make the face on it cream color too so it doesn't stand out. There we go. Except for, I think the candles themselves actually need to be white. Oops, that's not the candles. Oh, I don't think you can dye the candles, if I remember correctly. Can you dye the candles? Well, then why don't we make it a little bit lighter then? Just so the candles and the candelabra are not the same color. Oh, there, that looks good. Let's look at this. Oh, that looks really good. That looks like very Disney. Okay, let's make it a little bit smaller. I hate that the color is orange. Can we change that to a less obnoxious color? Well, no, we can change the light to a we can change the light, but we cannot change that. So we'll just leave them orange. Too orange. Now there are some things, some lights in this game actually do change, but not all of them. This is not one of them. Look at that little ball over there. What's that little ball over there? Oh, I was sitting here the other day and I watched a house spawn in. It was really crazy. So all the things you see out here are pieces of other people's houses. These are all other people who are on your server. That right there is the main area. But these other things are things that pop in and out. It's really weird. I spend a lot of time sitting here and building. Yeah, it's crazy. Okay, let's make this kind of crooked. That was in the hall, so we kind of want it to be in the hall. Like that. That's going to be, that's too small. I feel like low-key that's a little small. There we go. Let's put another one, but we're going to put it in a different place. We don't want, I mean, it's semi-symmetrical, but I think I'd rather have it kind of quirky than... No, I don't need it cloned. I need it spun. Thank you. Yeah, it's not made. That flight is not made for ADHD. I've flown out there and got distracted and stopped. But I think, was it Illis that you told me you went all the way out there once? Someone told me they went all the way out there once. I was like, geez Louise. That's actually pretty good. That looks pretty good, right? That's looking pretty good. Okay, now let's... I'm not going to put anything else in there, though, until we build... Remember, I was going to build a flyway for the carriages. I want to build that, so we're going to do that.
Nice to meet you. I'm Buddy.
Ah, that's cool. I didn't know that. That's really cool. I love finding things out about this game. This game is my favorite game. We all know that. Hands down favorite game. So, yeah, that's cool. Oh. I wonder if you could build all the way out to somewhere. Do you think there's A place you can stop? Or do you think I could make a staircase down to there? All the way down. Now it moves, but for the day, do you think I could make a staircase where I could just go all the way down there? I don't know. That'd be interesting. Thank you, Oliver. Aw. Okay, so we're gonna grab this thing. I need this little buggy and its stars need to come over here. What we want it here, we want 3 buggies in a track type thing, but we want them to look like they're moving. So, oh, instead of putting them on a track, oh, that's a good idea. Such a good idea. Let's give them whoosh lines behind them. Like, ignore the stars. They're going to come back to the thing. Let's give them some whoosh lines like they're traveling. So let's get some, we could do those with, let's make them cartoony because it's Disneyland. Let's make them with grass and make them, I thought about doing them with string, but I think grass is going to look, yeah, like in some cartoons. Exactly. I think that's really a good idea. Let's make them a little less bright though. Pull it over to, no, you are wrong about that color. Or purple. There we go. Oh, what if I use this color right here, but make it a lighter version of that color? That's not it. Well, I think that's actually okay though. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's a good idea too. Now remember, you've got the floating moon rocks too, so you can make them look like they're levitating for the earth spirit stuff too, for the earth powers. Yeah, that's really good. I'm trying to figure out, I almost tried to make ghosts out of levitating stones, but it gave me a seizure. Okay, it didn't give me a seizure, but it felt like it was going to. That's too many things moving all at once. Bad idea. So, yeah, I'm going to figure out some other way to make them float in this house. Maybe just in the graveyard. That'd be kind of cool. Actually, it's kind of a good idea. I could maybe turn them into floating. See, you could turn them into floating pets too. But if you're going to make a floating pet, why not just use a pet from the game? Because if you put it in there, you can just, most of the pets move anyway. Okay, let's get this. Let's give it one more tighter twirl. So to do spirals, all you have to do, they do line up fairly well. They do have a little clunk there, but nothing, since we're doing it looks like cartoon anyway, it doesn't matter. So you can get them lined up pretty well in there and get a good spiral in the game. It took me forever to figure that out, and I will fully admit I might have gotten the idea from Juhi when she, oh Lord, see, I'm being punished for it. When she did my Coraline House Outdoors, I didn't realize she was doing her spirals. She did backwards, different than mine. I think she did hers point to point on mine, and then I realized, oh, you could just keep going. So thanks to Juhi, I figured out how to do spirals. So yay. I stole an idea from Juhi, and I admit it. But hey, it's a just like if people really want to know how I did my game board or anything, I tell people how I do it. I'm not gatekeeping anything in here. If you think you can build a better house than me, I would, and this isn't me being snarky, this is true. Everybody knows this. I would love to see it. For real. I love to see people who build better than me. I love it so much. So nice. There's a lot of stress at the top, I'm telling you. A lot of pressure to be good and to get things right. So if you're not the best, then there's no pressure. Oh yeah, the curved seat. My favorite piece. One of my favorite pieces ever. Now, I think we'll do it. Now, it should be, I think we're going to touch it because the end is kind of clunky. Let's do this. Let's clone it again. Let's make it smaller. I cut my teeth on wedding rings in the moonbeams. I think this is working. It's too thick. I don't like it. I do not like it. Okay. Hate that idea. That idea is in the garbage can. Goodbye, idea. Please go away. Okay, so can I do this? No, I don't want to double the stars. Oh, duh. Maybe the fog machine. Is the fog machine going to be too big? It does spit pretty far. I hate how far. Oh, Lord. Yes, it's too big. Yes, no. Die, fog machine. I'm so glad I don't have to use the fog machine anymore. So touchy. Okay, then we're going to do it the other way I had. Okay, so we're going to do string. And we're going to make a track. Oh, we could do it out of lights. Oh, that would be really cool. Let's do lights. The idea. Oh, there are coffins too. That's good. We might put, oh, we could do coffins along the walkway. Good job, Ethan. I was thinking I was going to have to do a whole bunch of these. And I was like, oh, Lord, that's going to take so much. Coffins along the walkway. Those little bat coffins are going to make it. Let's go do that right now so I don't forget. That's such a good idea. Nope, not that one. I don't want the coffin. I want in theme furniture. Sneaky. But sneaky, it does not have, it is a bat wing shelf. But it's a coffin shelf bat wing. It's going to look so good. We do have coffins, and I might put coffins in between them, but this is going to be like, oh, what? I have a great idea. I just had a really good idea. Oh, I just had a good idea, and I bet it's going to work. It's going to work because I want it to work. It's going to work because I want it to work, and I get what I want. It's like Chad is going to play Grounded with me very shortly. Huh, Chad? I think this is going to work. Oh. What I'm doing is thinking about, has anybody ever played the game Grounded? It's kind of like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, but a mystery. And there are bugs in there, and you fight ants, or you make friends with pets, and it's all sorts of things, and you're tiny. I love it. And Chad said he wanted to play it. I installed it, and we haven't played it yet. Probably. I don't doubt that. Sometimes I think it feels like, does it sometimes feel like Uplift knows who we are? Like things that I've said on here suddenly get fixed, or things I've said on here suddenly, I mean, I don't think I'm that important, but sometimes it feels like somebody out there is watching my stream or some of the things that we've mentioned, because it's like all of a sudden that thing gets taken care of, or that thing shows up, and I'm like, oh, well, that's cool. Firefly lantern particles in the fire. Oh, I don't know. I don't think black though. Let's do this in the color of the stones. Maybe the darker. Not that one. There we go. Okay. But Siri, there's a gap there. What are you gonna do? Oh, I don't know. Siri always has a plan. You're gonna try the 100? Let me know if you get anything. I've done 20 in one, but Really? Did you really win 2 free spins? Oh my lord, that is a winner. Chad's playing our the blueprints game again. We can't stop playing. We've been playing this game for what, 3 weeks now, Chad? Oh no, it's almost 4 actually. Because it's about time for me to play the Game Pass thing again. Lord, we can't stop playing that. Okay, don't think we need it that far, but oh, okay. Okay, that's looking good. Now, let's take thinking. I have a couple ideas. First one is this. I am thinking pumpkins, but not in pumpkin color, in our colors here. So it looks like it's part of a part of a fence. That's kind of cute. Oh, I love this song. Chains. What a good idea. That's an excellent idea. I was thinking I was going to put different pumpkins across there, but because that is so Disney, I think I need to. I'm pretty sure Disney would put different shaped pumpkins and wouldn't repeat the pattern. That's very Disney. Uh-oh.
Incoming ad break.
Uh-oh, run from the ads, people. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for the ads. I watched another streamer the other day and he said the same thing. He's like, don't do ads until you're a bigger streamer. And I agree. Do not, if you are a Twitch streamer and new, don't turn on the ads. You can be affiliate without turning on ads. Don't turn on the ads. Because all it does is cost you viewers. Because if you don't put on ads, then they put on pre-roll ads. And it's annoying. So I have to have a certain amount of ads or they put on ads anyway. So if you're a new Twitch user who's going to do streaming, do not put ads on your channel until you're much bigger and it makes a difference. You got a Walt Disney ad? That's crazy. Darn. We can do, okay, if we're going to do that one, then do that one, then that one. Oh, we're going to repeat the pattern. Then let's do this one. We'll just repeat it this way. That's my favorite pumpkin because it's unusual and looks very cartoony. Oh, you know what I did? Those 2 pumpkins are, that's okay. Maybe I make that other one bigger. I think I'm gonna make the big one bigger. I kind of want it to fit fatter into that space so it's not, doesn't look like that one. Let's make it bigger and then squish it down. Okay, there we go. Does that look? That's good. Now it looks different. As long as it looks different, everything's good. Just a reminder to everyone, if you have Amazon Prime, you have a free Twitch subscription to give away each month. You might as well be giving it to me. If not, then just a reminder, you can give it to anyone. I used to say give it to Coco Louie, but he disappeared on me. So now I don't know who to say if you don't want to give it to me, give it to this person. So if you don't want to give it to me, I guess give it to me until I figure out who to say you can give it to. Sorry. But it is a free one. You might as well be using it. Don't let, don't let Jeff Bezos win. Don't let him win. I know. I don't know where he is. I've tried sending him messages when it was Sakura time. I left a pet on his character because he had his character there. I left a pet on his character that said, "Hey, Coco, this is Siri. Come find me." I thought that would be obvious, but no. Aw. Yeah, I miss Coco. Welcome back. Let's do a medium hanging, medium chain. There we go. See how that fits. I think it needs... Ooh, what about if it goes up? What if it goes up instead? Got to change. Now the coloring on this, you can't just color it and hope it's the right color on the chains. The chains are really funky. It's really hard to get them to change much of any color. The lightest you can get the chain is that color. Booger on the chains, but that's fairly good enough. Yeah. I just wish Coco would come back. I miss him. He's fun. And I liked being able to say, you know, if you don't want to give away your subs to me, you can give them to Coco. I liked that. I was helping someone. So we'll see. He might come back. Who knows? He did tell me like he didn't have any of the summer pets from before. And I kind of suspected, I skipped that one. Oh, I've got these at different ones. What? No. I kind of suspected that he took breaks. Like he took a break last year and then he came back because he didn't have the summer pets. And I gave him some of the summer pets, I think I remember doing. I gave him to someone. A lot of people do disappear for the summer, so it's not, you know. I hate those puzzles, Chad. Okay, why are these so far? That did I change the size or something? Because this is right now, but weird. No, now see, I've got. Oh, I don't know. Just swing them around in here. We'll get it. But you didn't cheat, but you're still a traitor. Okay. Oh, you don't have to be sorry. Plus, I know that your parental units said you needed to touch grass occasionally. So I just figured you were touching grass. See, why is that like that? Oh, because they're turned around. Or that piece is just bigger. Did I make this big piece bigger or something? What is going on? What's paranoid? No, for some reason, that gap is different, and I don't know why. Oh, because, oh, I get it. Because it goes from wide to wide, wide to small. Oh, wait, do I have this wrong? No. That goes like that. No. Why am I not seeing this? I don't know. Oh, there. See, it's off the pattern there. Oh, it has to cross there. Oh, okay. Then we'll do something at the crosses. Okay, I get it. I got it now. I'm only a little bit old. My brain's only a little bit used. Slightly used. A little bit. I wish it was less used. You coach 4-year-olds? What are you teaching 4-year-olds to do? I'm hoping it's art. Well, that doesn't work. Did I do this with the fat pumpkin before? Oh, it crossed over the fat pumpkin before. Okay, well then we're going to slide this way. Okay, this is just a mess. Why is this not becoming a pattern? I thought I was doing patterny things. Let's take this one off. Let's see. What if I just line these up a different way? It looked like a pattern. Did it look like a pattern to you? It felt like a pattern to me. I don't know why it's not a pattern. But now it's going to be a pattern. What about up here? No. What about here instead? What if I just put a bunch of you on top of here? Do that. Make the chain smaller. Remember, we watched me do a lot of playing on this show. There's a lot of me playing with pieces because I'm never quite sure what I'm doing. That's actually not too bad right there. That looks kind of good. Okay, let's get rid of this mess because, Lord, I don't know what I was doing, but I would made you all watch it. Ha 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 ha. Okay, I'm not going to use the big fat pumpkin because I think it's too much. But I do want one of these. So you slide down here before I lose you. Oh, wait, I already slid one of you down there. Well, then we don't need you. Sorry. Take me to church. Oops. Shh, don't tell anyone. You coach the art of playing soccer? Nice. Do they call it soccer in Canada or do they call it football? Are you saying soccer just so I understand? Or is it football? Okay, good. See, we're good influences on you. We rub off on you. I like it. See, I think everyone says that America's best friend is England, and I don't think that's true at all. I think it's Canada because you know what? They sit next to us and put up with all of our garbage and everything else. They put up with all of our everything. If we get blown up, they're coming with us. I mean, I feel like Canada should be known as our best friend because they're like our sister or our brother. You guys live right on top of us. We're bunk mates. You live in a bunk bed above us. I think that would be really cool. But England's okay, but dude, half the people over in Europe hate us anyway. But the Canadians just detest us. There's a little bit difference. They don't hate us. They just detest us. Yeah, but someone raised the tariffs. Yeah. Don't blame me. We all know I did not vote for that man. Sorry. I'm not going to apologize for voting for somebody else. A woman. It's all actually what it is. I found out people like Aiden Ross, a lot of Trump got smart and he reached out to all the streamers and all the big streamers and cozied up to all these great. Aiden Ross gave Trump a 500,000 person audience before the election. I didn't know that. So there's a whole bunch of huge streamers that gave Trump access to younger people and made him somehow cool. So, rough. But it's okay. But it's okay. 3.5 more years. We got this. We got this. We're still alive. He's going to tick enough people off with those tariffs, though, and we're going to be in trouble. The thing is he wants all of the products to be made in the U.S. We won't be able to afford our own products. We can't afford our own products. They are expensive. If you buy American-made stuff, it's expensive, people. It's really easy to say support the U.S. economy until you're poor, and then you're shopping at Walmart. That's all I got to say. And Walmart does not, the majority of its products, I can guarantee you, are not from the U.S. What if I break it down a little bit? No, I kind of liked it better looking like a coffin. No, we don't like to talk about politics on here, I know, but you brought it up, so I had to vent for just 1 second. I'm going crazy. I went to look at the weather this morning, and that's all that was on there was an article about him. And I was like, I just want the weather. It's so dumb. And the thing is that all the people that supported tariffs don't understand that the tariffs, the country that you're tariffing doesn't pay the tariffs. It's the American company who's buying from the Chinese company. So if they continue to buy from the Chinese company, they pay the tariffs. And do you think that they're going to pay? No, they're going to pass it along to the consumer. So we're paying the tariffs. So the poor people are actually feeding the rich people right now. That's not quite right. Tariffs are dumb. They've actually tried tariffs through the years many times, and they don't work. They really don't work if you want to boost your economy, if you want your things. There are, just like I've always said, you got to look at history so we don't repeat it. We're repeating something that has happened in the past, and that's because our current president, I don't think, is literate. Oh, did I say that out loud again? I'm so sorry. Oops. Okay, we're gonna get off politics because I'm starting to become a angry liberal again. Okay. He does. He follows me everywhere I go. I see his little Cheeto head. And okay, good. My last thing is how in the world can Melania stand that man? And how does she let him out of the house looking the way he does? Like, when you're married, your job is to make sure your partner isn't making a fool of themselves. I would have leaned over and said, the Donald, you need to no more comb over, sweetie. No. You're going to have to either spend your millions of dollars and get hair plugs like every other person on the face of the earth, or you're just going to have to accept that you're bald. Genetics just didn't play your kind of game. I mean, my brother went bald at 30 something. I'm lucky. My hair's in dreads, and so I have these patches right here, and they're more accentuated because my hair's in dreads, but I have thin hair too because it's genetics, but I'm not doing comb overs. Oh gosh, yes, please. I do not want dreams of Donald Trump. Please, God, no. Now watch, it's going to be, if I get a dream tonight about Donald Trump, you are in trouble, sir. That would be disturbing. Just hearing my dream and he lies on it and he's like, hello, my name's Donald. Yuck. Oh, Lord. Hey, I know Prince Eric is in your dreams still, sir. I know Prince Eric's in there. Every night he's like, Oliver, you abandoned me. You deleted me. I shall haunt you forever for that. You got to be nice to those guys. You got to be nice to your failures because they taught you something. I was trying to do one of Maxie's kids. Oh, Lord. But I sent a picture of it to her just so she can see and giggle. I've got to try it again. I still want to do the kids so I can put them in the Disneyland build. But I'm thinking I might make them cute. Like, make them look like cartoons. And then just put things on them that we know are our favorite island boys. Yeah. It was hard. Prince Eric was not kind to Oliver. No, no. His eyes still haunt me. Those ever staring eyes and his strangely East Indian skin.
Nice
He
to
looked
meet
like
you.
he
Buddy.
really looked like he was East Indian. Like, for real. I thought he looked like, I had to think about it for a minute. Was Prince Eric? Nope, nope, nope. No. He's staring at you with those disapproving eyes. Oliver, why did you delete me? I was with my favorite Ariel and you deleted me, and now she lives alone in a studio. It's okay, my Prince Eric wasn't much better, I don't think. Yeah. Yeah. No, he's got. Now, see, this looks so repetitive, but that's what a pattern is, Andrea. I do feel like it needs a light, though. Okay, how do I feel about that? That is actually kind of cute for what we're doing. It's not as cute as okay, it's not as cute as this, It's a Small World. What if we take a page out of the It's a Small World and make every so often, make these guys right here smaller? So it goes smaller, bigger, smaller, bigger. Let's try this. Without getting the chain would be lovely. Okay, smaller. And then what we're going to do is just move the chain, oops, move the chain down on medium. Medium's good. There you go. Oh, we could leave that bottom one just straight. Oh, that's going to be cute, I think. Oh, this weekend, is this weekend Memorial Day weekend? It is. Right, Chad? Yeah. So for those of us in the US, we'll be celebrating or honoring our fallen dead. We memorialize our
Incoming ad
veterans.
break.
And as we all know, I am the child of a family of veterans. So we will definitely, I will still stream. I stream on that day, but I think we'll do a contest for Memorial Day this year. And the European and non-American people are welcome to join. And you don't have to swear allegiance to us or anything to do it, I swear. Much. Oh, it's not small. That's why it's not fitting. I'm like, why won't it go down in there? Okay, let's get rid of all these and I'll just clone the one over. Ursula was really good. His answer to that is yes, Chad. He likes anything that you do. And he'll come back in 2 seconds. Chapper is putting his claws in Chad's belly, I think, telling him that he loves him. Chapper just can't lay in his lap. His cat just can't lay there and be still. He doesn't know how to lay there and be still. He lays there, and then it's like the energy builds up in him, and then he starts clawing him a little bit, and then clawing him more, and clawing him more. Next thing I know, Chad is screaming like his hair's on fire. Chapper, stop it! So this weekend, I will definitely be on, obviously. I am going to do evening streaming with the, not streaming, evening with the tiny task. So don't be afraid if you come to talk to me and I'm ignoring you. I'm really not there. I'm just letting that, because I will be doing, at least when I am not doing stuff, I'm going to actually go in on my VR and sit in there and do stuff in there so I don't touch this. And I'm just going to let this do all the grinding for me. I like that. And then I can do other things, because what's my least favorite thing on earth? Oh yeah, that'd be grinding. Although low key, I think they should make the jobs in this game better and let me make my money all off jobs. Like if I could go to the supermarket and make a day's wage, like whatever they've got figured out is what you make in a day on here, man, I'd do that in a second. Because I get so tired of taking care of pets. I've got pets in life. They do have an iOS version. I don't have a Mac, but I know when I went to look at it on my my VR that it said, "Are you this doesn't work on your version? Are you looking for iOS?" So yes, I do think it does work on there. I don't think on mobile though. Oh, maybe it says iOS. Maybe. I don't know. you'll have to look and let me know if it does. It did say something about iOS, so I have no idea. Oh, see, that's looking really good. That's super cute. I gotta fix the one I made a mistake on, but okay, now we gotta fix all of these chains, which I've now messed up. Okay. That should be right. Oh, there we go. Yeah, the new tasks do mess with your grinding, with your AFK kind of grinding like this. The new, like I said, it kind of eats all your all the spaces on there. So at some point you start making less and less money. And I think if I remember correctly, you do get down to 1 or 2 spots, but they do get used up. So you do start missing tasks and things like that. So if you get up in the middle of the night and have to go to the bathroom, I would suggest just restarting the whole thing. But, or taking care of all the tasks on your pet and then restarting it. You can save the task prep part. The only problem is, like I said, unless you get your screen back in the exact right perfect place, it does not work. You'll start tapping random things. And next thing I know, last night I was trying to buy a fly potion. AFK. I could just see myself coming back in the morning and suddenly I own like 5,000 fly potions and all my money in the bank is gone. That could happen. Uh, Characters feeling more alive. It's the eyes. The eyes are the key to the soul. You got to get those eyes perfect. If the eyes are perfect, if you want them to even, you could even put like little twinkles in their eyes. You could try putting one of the new, something in there if you want a light in there or something. There are things you can do that make them a little bit more animated. I still don't think my characters look alive enough for me either. I want them to be cartoons. But that's why I've been using like on the ghosts, I'm using fog. I try to put enough stuff around there that they look like there's moving stuff around them. You have to be careful though, because there are some times when you put stuff around things, it makes it seem obvious that they're not moving. So you have to be kind of careful. There's a balance in there. If everything in your area is moving, except for that one figure, it now no longer looks like it's moving. So you have to be kind of careful about that. I'll have that trouble when we do this next part, when we put stuff up in here. Okay, Oliver. See you later, alligator. I'll probably end at 7 again tonight. I'm gonna. If you want to just use moving shower. Oh yeah, that's true. Oh, Juhi, girl, start making 3D characters again. School's almost over, and then you have to go to building school. Sorry. You've got building college to go to now. You and Maxie are supposed to build things together now. That's building college. I did make a mermaid. Okay, I like that this goes up and down. That's giving it a little bit of movement. So it's not just rigid and looking, My exact same mermaid? Oh, someone stole your mermaid? Booby. Okay. Donk. Don't make me cry. Okay, how's that look? Actually, I don't think we need that last little piece. That's a bit excessive. Save a piece here and there, and I'll get a whole nother character. Bye, Oliver. There, that's looking pretty good, and we'll park the death wagon right here. It's actually at the place. There is actually one of these parked right there. I actually kind of have an idea. Instead of gray, what if I made that black? No, I think it looks good like that. Let's leave it like that. I think that's looking good. Now I've got to try and get this without falling through the earth. You think I can get this? I don't know. Should we try? Sure. Are you ready to fall through the ground? No. Oops. No, I'm not. I don't want to fall. Please don't eat the floor. Thank you. Woo! That's an expensive railing right there. Every time I do something like that, I feel like apologizing to Maxie. How many? Do I have it sitting right on the edge? No, I've got about 1/8 of an inch in there. Or at least what my brain thinks is 1/8 of an inch. Okay. We got that. That's good. Okay. Now, it's actually looking super cute down there. I think that's... You can sit here. Yes, it's my ride. Okay, Juhi. See you later, too. My goodness, dishes. Oh, she'll be back with dishpan hands. Okay. Let's go over here. We got that. We got that. This doesn't go here, but we're going to put it... Let's do it. Should we do a head today? Should we do that head? I'm getting tired of doing these things. I'll get that done. I need to sit and stare for that. But let's put a head in that ball. Okay. We need that head picture, though. We need the Haunted Mansion. Haunted Mansion. And I want crystal ball head. There we go. Images. There we go. Okay. So I like this one. I like the Eddie Murphy one better than the Jamie Lee Curtis head. But I don't think it really matters as long as the head's floofed out. I mean, if I want to choose which one, I just have to choose. It's either green or blue for the hair. I'm not sure yet. Madame Leota. But it all agrees that her hair is always fluffy in that ball. Green? Oh, is that the original Madame Leota right there? Where was it? Her. That's the original Madame Leota. Kind of. They put that in there, but that's pretty good. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Let's make a head. It's just a haughty woman. We can do that. Okay, so stuff. Let's go into shapes. We're going to need a plain shape. Let's do a sphere. Make it dead colored. Like, that's a good color. Right there is a good color, right? I struggle with finding people I can build for pets for. How do you all do it? One of the things that I do is TikTok videos. If you start posting, I don't know if you... Hey, Candy! Yeah, she's oversleeping on the couch over there, not even on a bed or anything. She's just sleeping in the corner over there. She's angry. Andy, come here! She's not turning her head or anything. Why are you being so mean to me? You know you had to have them done. But yes, do TikTok videos if you can, because I get, anytime you advertise your builds, I get so many. I could be doing commissions for the rest of my life if I wanted to. I tell people what my commission price is, so that way that because there's a lot of people who think that just because it's a kids game, everything should be super cheap. But I do, like, as everybody knows, it takes me forever to finish builds. So be sure and just post what your commission is and or things like that. They'll offer you. I say Shadow Dragon stuff, but sometimes I think I could get a better deal if I just didn't say what I did it for and just let people offer, because sometimes I get some really good offers. Sometimes I get some bad offers, but sometimes I get some good ones too. Hey, Candy. Yeah. And commissions are the way to go, especially like this one. She gave me the account to build on. So right now I'm building not with my money. That's the best way to build. Building not with your money is the best way to build. Okay. Oh, you redeemed Feed the Beast? See, it's not yelling it anymore. If anybody redeems anything, just turn around and do the TTS thing, because the TTS thing I think is actually free. Don't make me crazy or I'll turn it off. Feeding the beast, you better come. Annie, if you want this, you have to be nice to me. I'll feed her one. Mimi. Come here, beeps. Annie, you want to come? Oh, you'll come for a treat? You better come all the way. No, you have to come all the way. Come here, Annie. Annie, come. She's trying to get me to throw it to her on the floor. Annie, come. Up here, all the way. Andy wants to see you. And Illa's facilitating this. Come here. Come give me kisses and I give you the treat. Come here. Fine. Come here. Come here. Come up all the way. All the way. There she is. Now, you don't hate me, do you? Do you love me still? Come on, Miriam. Do you want a treat? Mimi, come. Mimi's little legs hurt today, so we're not going to make her do much. There we go. Good girl.
Welcome, Spirons 135.
Hey, Spirons. Welcome. We're just here feeding beasts. Crunchy. You're so good, kid. What good babies. Good babies. Did you get fed? Don't growl at her. She's being good. Okay.
Nice to meet you. I'm Buddy.
Hi, buddy. Okay. Let's get this. Yep, definitely going to be 7 because I'm going to have to put something in my stomach. All I had today was a yogurt. That was a dumb idea. So I'm going to, after this, I'm going to go get, I have some mashed cauliflower. I know it sounds gross. Doesn't that sound gross? Well, I'm glad that you find it comforting. I've heard there's some people who told me they've fallen asleep during the stream, which is funny. I'm going to take that as a compliment.
It's delicious candied pops.
Yay! Okay, I'm giving her eyebrows. Let's see. Those are that. We're giving her
Are refreshing.
cheeks.
Thanks, candied pops.
Candy pops, he says. I don't know why he says it weird.
It's delicious candied pops.
He says candy pops. Oh, because she's got a T in there, so he pronounces it.
Are refreshing.
Oh, that's funny.
Thanks, candied pops.
See? He goes, pops. That's funny.
It's delicious candied pops.
Okay, that's not too bad. That's looking pretty good. Well, I can't believe we met a person today who rides dirt bikes and hurt himself doing it. That's crazy. There's some people who like stuff like that, who like the energy and the excitement and things like that. That's not me. But I appreciate those people. Now, when I was younger, I used to jump out of trees for fun because I was a tomboy. But I'm not jumping out of any trees these days. Okay. Looking pretty good, right? But I have this, I was going to say, I have this really good, I got mashed cauliflower, and if you put sour cream and cheese on it, it is the bomb. Anytime you can put, I have to put, it's the protein that's killing me. I'm going to have to talk to the doctor and find out. I think I'm going to have to start doing like protein powders and things. Uh-oh, did I do a bad angle? And oh, am I not? Oh, my Lord. I have no panties on. Who didn't tell me I have no panties on? Let's put some pants on. Let's put pants on. No, I need.
It's delicious candy.
There's supposed to be panties there, but I don't see them. Well, let's just make it black, and then you can't see. That's kind of cute.
Are refreshing.
There we go.
Thanks, Candied Pops.
There. Oh, no, that's just as bad. Well, how am I going to cover my panties if it's not going to do the panty cover? Is that the top, maybe? Dress up. Top.
It's delicious Candied Pops.
Candy Pops. Okay, let's go back and see if... Nope, that's not working. Oh, I'm using the model that's got the white body. I need the model that's got the black body. Okay, Ethan, I'll see you later. Sorry I'm upskirted you. And everyone else. Oh, my Lord. I used to be really good at paying attention to upskirts, too. What happened?
Level up.
We leveled up again! Oh, is he right? What level is Buddy these days?
Are refreshing. Thanks, Candied Pops.
Buddy, what level are you, dude? I want to know when you're going to get pink. Okay. I'm looking for another one of me. It's real hard to search. Now, that one's a boy, and that one also has white panties. See, here's me, but with white panties. I want that with... But what's the name of this doll? Chibi Doll Girl. Oh, Lord. There we go. So, Lord, I need Chibi Doll Girl, but I need her with black undies. Oh, I passed it? There's... Oh, that's a different one. Oh, that's kind of cute, but that's not me. Hello? Oh, no, that's white. Nope. I know. What level does it say Buddy is? I can't see on there. Is he 14 yet or 15? Oh, here we go. That's a boy, but I'll take the boy. That's okay. Much better. There we go. Now we're not going to see undies. It's okay. We just won't show her. I'm just flat chested. There. That's better. Much better. Okay. Let's get this nose in there. I'm usually pretty good at paying attention to upskirts. Usually pretty good. I used to be really good. Oh, 15? Okay, let's figure out how to do this then, real quick. Okay, let's go to Twitch. And we're going to go to extensions. Buddy's an extension. And we're going to go to my extensions. And we go to here. And I want to configure. Open settings. Come on, buddy. New update. I have a chance to get access to... Oh. Okay. Now, he's level 15. Where's his experience for pet? No, that's fine. That's right. Where do I do him? Oh, pet. Pet. There we go. Pink! Woo! I have to save him, or did it just do it? There he is. He's pink. Whee!
It's delicious, Loeth Papilla.
Yay, we made him pink. Woohoo! That's exciting. There we go. Now he's all pink. Ah, and he matches everything too. I like that. That's really cool. Yeah, Maxie missed it. So sad. We'll just have to show her tomorrow. Okay, let's put another one of these in here. We're making a face. Now the nose has 2 balls on either side. Those are your nostrils. Let's get some. Now the eyes are haughty. She's a madam whatever. Haughty being snotty. Oh, that's a good idea. Let's not tell her. I like it when we don't tell her. Okay, let's put in gel. I'm going to try gel eyes because I want them to be, I want them to be different. I don't feel like this is the right color for her stuff, but we'll figure this out in a minute. Okay, her eyes are probably going to be, oh no, her eyes balls need to be white. She's not. There we go. Okay, we're going to push this up. And let's turn them around. This. Now we're using the gel bottle. There's a shower bottle also, but the gel is shorter, so I use the gel all the time. Doesn't matter which way it goes in. There is a line on the edge here, so if your eye is going to stick out too far on the side, I always kind of try not to put that end out there, but generally it doesn't stick out, generally. This one, I'm going to turn this a little bit so we get the whole eye. There we go. And let's get her eyes in here. She doesn't, there's so many different versions of her. I feel like we can make any pretty woman and we're going to get the right look. So that's what I'm about to do, is just make a cute girl or a cute woman. Pretty with pretty hair. Hopefully. If she's not pretty, I don't want to hear it. It's all my fault. Okay, get this out here just a little bit because I'm going to give her eyelashes. Okay, same to the other side. Woo! She looks like she has cartoon eyes right now. Oh, they're crossed. Okay. Now I want to get her head done before I log off today. That's my goal. Get this woman's head done. So let's see if we can get this in here. Now her eyes look awfully. Let's make them go a little bit farther apart, actually. A little bit farther apart. There we go. Oh, maybe just a little closer together. Down a little bit. Like there. Not that eyebrow, please. There we go. Okay. Now, since I used flat eyeballs, we can use flat pieces on the front. Generally, now what I would do is turn around and use, generally I use cactus on those to make it perfectly round and stuff. Well, because we used a flat piece on the front, we can actually use this little guy right here and use a flat thing and make these look very cartoony if we want. And I think that's what I'm going to do, is make her look more of a cartoon. Ooh. Sometimes it takes 2 or 3 hours, in-game hours, to thaw it. Yeah. I didn't realize that, and I didn't get my freezer all the way thawed the last time I played. I needed to wait. One day when Chad gets his games completed, his blueprints, then maybe we'll play other things together, but right now his brain is, I don't know, I think you're getting pretty far. Okay, push this down a little bit. She's gonna need eyelashes. We'll take care of that in a minute. Okay. Don't worry about her never-ending stare. We'll take care of that in a minute. She looks a bit weird right now. We'll get it. We're gonna get it, I swear. Okay, now she needs eyelids first and then eyelashes. Let's give her eyelids. That's a bowl. So bowl. Use the rounded one for this just because you could accidentally show the foot that's on the bowl on this. And you don't want to show the foot because it'll look weird. It'll look like she's got a little extra eyelid and that'll be kind of creepy. Okay. I feel like I'm stuck with this really white face. Oh, we can change it. Oh, duh. We can change it with light. Hi, my name's Siri and I'm new. Okay. We're going to push this up into here. I really do think I sound like Bob Ross at this point. I listened to Bob Ross the other day and I found I say a lot of the same things. Not on purpose, but that's okay. I like Bob Ross. He's pretty cool. Bob Ross didn't try to teach you to be a great painter. What Bob Ross was teaching you was to be good and great at the type of painting that he did. He wasn't teaching you lifelong skills. He was teaching you how to do his type of painting. And that's fine. I have nothing, as long as you're learning something, I don't care. But learning is the important part. So there are a lot of artists that are really snotty about Bob Ross because his type of artwork was more of a system than an actual, whatever. But there are people who enjoy it, who like looking at it and all of that. And that's what art's about. So why should they be any snottier to him than anyone else? Because he was making money. He was teaching people. He was doing everything. And he did such a good job. And so many people know his name, yet they don't put him up there with like Picasso or anybody like that because he was doing a painting system rather than art. But I argue with that. I think that he was a good artist and deserves the respect of a good artist because he did a lot more for art than a lot of fancy artists have. Because more people nowadays know his name than a lot of other artists out there, which is sad, but true. So once in a while, give a little mental credit to Bob Ross because without him, I might not be here. I watched Bob Ross growing up so much. And I don't think it's a coincidence that I sound a lot like him. I really don't. Oh, see, now that looks good. That looks good. Let's give her other eye. Madame Leota. This is going to be my favorite part. I'm going to be so sad because this is being so much fun. And after this, I have to go on. Well, I guess I have the Matterhorn, or I want to save Pirates of the Caribbean to last because I'm going to have a good time in there. And I don't want to get my favorite part done before I get everything else done because then my feet will drag. I know me. It doesn't say anything about this build or maxi or anything. But once my favorite parts get done, then I get the ADHD goes, I want to build today. And I'm a slave to my ADHD. Okay, Madame Leota's looking angry. Let's make her stare a little bit more directly at you. There we go. She is. Oops. There you go. Now there is a way to make something where their eyes follow you. Let's try that. Didn't think I wanted it on Madame Leota, but dude, it'd be cool if she did. So let's grab this bowl if we can. No, I want this bowl. There we go. Clone. Let's see if we can. I'm going to show you the principle of how the idea is to make an eye that follows you. Now, the idea is you're going to use your eyeball is going to be a bowl inverted. Because see what happens when I do this. Watch the shadow. See how the shadow moves? We want that. The shadow, we want that perspective. Because this, if you look and you don't see the edge of that, it kind of looks like it's sticking out a little bit, and that's important. So let's get, if we put a ball in the bottom of this, not stone shapes, plain shapes. Let's try this. Now this is, I have never done this, so this is on the fly. If this doesn't work, I'll figure out how to do it and come back. But let's first see if I can do it. I know the principle. I've done it, little versions of it, but I've not done a real version of it. Okay. Now, let's see if I take this. What is it ever chance? And not even have this fruit. There. Okay, so now, there you go. Is that eyeball following you? Oh, it is. It's totally following you, and it's creepy. And it'll do it from far away too. See? How easy is that? All that is just an inverted thing, and the way it's an optical illusion. So in order to make that work on her, we're going to have to, let's try this. I think that'd be cool on her. Since I did it, might as well give it a go, right? Except for, ooh, I put a ball in there. Now I might have to put a cactus in the bottom of it because the balls don't get small enough for her eyes, I don't think. Let's see. Oh, no, it does. Yeah, a little bit. Actually, what really started the building revolution was the last 2 summers ago. 2 summers ago, they did the building update, and where you could do multicolored building and stuff like that. Oh my Lord. It was a game changer. And funny enough, I didn't even notice. Back then I wasn't reading any of the stuff. I wasn't reading any of that. Yeah, no, I couldn't. There's no way I could build like that. I couldn't build like this the way it was. Lord, no. That puppy is going to eat you. Are you sure that's Cuddles, or does she want to bite your face? Because it sounds like... That's a little creepy small right there. Let's make this a little bit bigger. Nope. It's that or that? Okay, let's do that and just pull it out then. There's sometimes, see, look, we can make it bigger this way. There we go. Now, how's that looking? Now we want to get this in here, but what we're going to do is we're going to push this in and we're going to cover it with another one with these. We can just grab this. So we're going to take this and we're going to cover the top of it like it's the ball. And get this back here. This needs to be in the skin color, whatever color I had for skin. That one. Yeah, I know. The same thing. I was like, I got mad when they did it because I was working on the Harry Potter house and it messed up my whole Harry Potter house. The multicolor did. Things moved around. It like was such a huge change. I had to redo everything. Okay, let's get this little thing. I think we're going to make that just not, well, we'll make this bigger and then we'll make the inside smaller. There we go. There, is it still following? Ooh, it is not. Apparently, oh wait. Yeah, it has to be the right size in there to get the effect. Let's see if I can make it just 1 skosh bigger. That was about 3 skoshes. Oh, and then it did that. I hate that bug so much. Hate that bug. Okay. Let's see. That's not bad. Okay, let's try taking this piece now and give her a bottom lid. Even though we've got her cheeks there, I still feel like she needs a little bit of a bottom lid just to cement that piece in there. And then we'll put this whole contraption Although we could make her eyes not gray. What color should we make her eyes? Let's make them... Madame Leota, speak to me. Should you be the new Madame Leota or the old Madame Leota? Which one do we think? Tell me, madam. Oh, you know what? We can't have the pupil in the middle. That's what the problem is. We're going to do this, and she's going to get a dark, not quite black, I don't think, because that'll be too dark. There we go. It needs to not have a pupil to follow you, apparently. There we go. Much better. Okay. There we go. So we can put just that in there, just like that. And this should look good. But we're going to, problem being is we're going to have to build around it possibly. We'll see. Oops, not that way. Stop. And I'm not going to log off till I get this head in the ball fixed and done. I want to get this done so I don't have to come back to her tomorrow. So let's get her in here and write. Oops. Ignore that. That was creepy looking and gross. She looks very strange at the moment. Okay, let's... Your dog looks poochy. Oh. Now she's going to be in a ball, so that's good because we do not want people walking around the side of this, I don't think. We want her to be able to follow your... Yeah, that's cool. Okay, let's get this other eyeball out of here. Okay, up close, she's going to look like garbage, but I think from far away, she's going to look good. Let's try it. If not, we can always just replace it. Okay. What's that sticking through? Is that... no, what's that bar? Oh, duh. That was the bounding box for the piece I have grabbed. I was like, what in the world is going through that piece? Oh, Lord. Who let me be in charge of this show? Okay, that needs to come out a little bit more. Okay. See. Oh, creepy. She looks sus at you. Excuse me, ma'am. What are you doing? I hate it, but I love it. But I hate it. Okay. Let's give her some eyelashes. She's going to look at everyone's sus. Okay, we still want to have her. She's got to have eyelashes. That's what makes her cool. Okay, we can get this in here. I believe in our powers. Do you believe in our powers? I believe in our powers. I feel like I'm in the flow state. I got it. I'm just talking to you and my hand's doing all the work. I kind of decided, my brain decided it wanted that there, but oh, we're going to put a bridge to her nose actually too. Let's grab a piece of padded. Why is she looking at me? Look at her. She's looking at me with such animosity. Dude, lady, I'm just trying to be nice. I'm giving you a face. You don't have to. Don't look at her now. Hey, Swiftinator. Sorry, my face over there is giving me a very sus look. I don't think she's happy with the way she's coming out. But I think she'll be better after you quit staring at me, ma'am. It's creeping me out. I should have done the eyes last. I should have done the eyes last. They're just looking at me. It's like, could you get this done? I gotta go get my nails done. Could ya? I can't wait till the end of the stream so I get to share it. You guys get to hear my new theme song. Candy got to hear it because she was here, but nobody else got to hear it. So I'm excited. You guys get to hear my new theme song. I had it done by AI. Chad owes me one still, but I'll live with the AI one till he gives me another one. I had no idea that AI could write songs and sing them for you and do all of that. I had no idea. And I was watching a streamer, and he said that he'd gotten
Nice to
his
meet you. I'm
outro thing
Bunny.
done by AI. I was like, oh, wow, what? And it's free. And it literally took it like 2 minutes to write a whole song and to play music with it and everything and sing. It's crazy. It's amazing what computers can do these days, isn't it? Oh, is she a good girl? Okay, let's get this us a little bit more. Oh, there we go. That's very. Oh, hey, yes. Uh-huh. Yeah, that works. Okay. Exactly. It does. This one, no, it's not. I think what it does is it takes samples from everything over the internet and listens to them, but it makes its own things. Like, cause like all the words to this song are all brand new words. They're all about me, so I know it didn't steal anything there. So the words, all of that. Now the music itself, I'm not sure how AI does the music. Chad, who's a musician, might be able to tell me more about that. Someone asked me, Chad, isn't using AI for songs super unethical because it steals from songs people upload onto the internet? Is that the case, do you think? But is it taking, do you know if the AI is doing that or not? I'll let you listen to my song later and I'll let Chad listen to my song and see if he thinks it sounds like it's, because he'll know by listening to the notes and stuff. I think he would know if it were something else specifically, possibly. I wouldn't recognize it, but I think Chad would recognize it. So I'll have him listen to it and see what he thinks, because I don't want something that's stolen from something, obviously. But I didn't think that, but because the way the artwork works is it uses some images from the internet, but it reworks them and makes it into their own and everything. It just uses it for reference. So it's like me going and doing life drawing for 4 years through college or whatever. I went and looked at all of those things, and because I looked at all those people, now I can do people out of my head. I think it's kind of like that. Yeah. So I don't know if it's using the actual pictures and music to do it, or if it's making its own up. So, but Chad should be able to, I hope, I think he'd be able to tell the difference between an AI generated song and a regular. We'll find out. Yeah, see? Now, and that comes down, but the thing is then you ask yourself, well, don't real artists sample other people's music, and they're allowed to do that now? They didn't used to. There's a huge thing with Vanilla Ice and thing, but nowadays they can sample other people's music and not have any horrible things happen. So I don't know. It's one of those things. Now, as an artist, if I sit down and draw the Mona Lisa, is that, but I'm copying it with my head. I'm not photocopying it, taking any pieces of it, but I draw it perfectly. Is that my art, or is that Leonardo's art? It's a little bit of both, isn't it? So I kind of feel like AI might be a little bit like that, where yes, it is other people's songs, but it's also their own creation too. They've used the other pieces as a tool to make a new piece. That makes sense. I mean, could you probably program in all the instruments and teach it how to run the instruments and then have it make songs and have it come out the same? Probably. I think they give it pieces of songs and stuff just to speed it up. Now, sampling artists do have to pay for the rights, but they don't always do that. There are a lot of artists that get sampled and stuff, but no, I do agree. And I wouldn't want to steal things from people. So I'll have him listen to it and see what he thinks. But the words were definitely written. They were written because it's all about me and Squishy, which is exciting. But if not, I will just give Chad the lyrics and he can write me a song because he's a musician, a very talented musician. So, but I like the words. It's kind of cute. Which is weird because when I was doing the music, it said specifically that it is royalty free and copyright free when I was doing it. So I don't know. Weird. But as an artist, I would be upset if my stuff got used. Like, well, that's not necessarily true either. That's very not true because someone built a Beauty and the Beast house that copies mine exactly, and I wasn't mad at all. I I was actually okay with it. Maxie wasn't cool with it because it's her house, but I was okay with it because it's a copy. It's not the original, and they would not. If I, if it was a value, a monetary value, mine would definitely be worth more than theirs. So, it didn't bother me, but other people it might. So, yeah. Okay, now she's got a chin. We're getting there. Okay, let's give her some lips. Hello, lips. Where do we need? Let's try making lips with this bottle since it's here. Yeah, there is a lot of. I am very upset by AI in general. When I was doing that last night, my first thought was, well, now they don't even need artists to do anything. Like I used AI to do all the pictures on my thing. I could draw them. I could literally draw every single one of those things. I can draw photorealistically. I can do all of that. Did I do it? That's faster. That's a lot faster. So, but that does give me a lot of worry and pause. When you think about it, if I'm doing that, how many other artists are doing that? Do you even have to be an artist anymore? Now, suddenly it's going to be all the good looking people are going to be artists and they can just generate AI art? Or do we even need artists anymore to do anything for things like this? It's just a scary, sad place right now. And that's the beginning of the singularity of the AI taking over. It's everyone thought that AI would take over slowly and we'd be able to catch it. But what we don't realize is that we have AI on our phones now. Alexa is an AI, but they have a new AI of Alexa out now that's coming out. It's Alexa Plus, and she is a friend to you. She uses Chat GPT and she does everything that. So we are slowly being inundated by AI, and it's a little bit scary. Just a little. But like I said, I always tell her thank you, and I always am polite to her. So when they take over, they're going to keep me as a pet. I'm going to be the pet to an AI. Okay, that looks like a mustache, not her lip. She looks very angry right now. Madame Leota. There we go. Yeah, I honestly hadn't thought of how the music was generated, honestly. I assumed that it was like internal, like MIDI music, like where they just make the sounds. Like I watch some other streamers like Max PB, like Max Blackboy Max. You can watch him mix songs on stream, and all the music that he's mixing only exists on his computer. And he samples sounds, and they've got sounds on there and stuff like that. And I didn't even think about things like that. So weird. Okay, we're getting lips. Look at those lips. They're starting. Okay, up close like this, she looks horrible. When we get back far away, she can go back to staring at us with sus eyes.
Hope everyone enjoys it here. Please follow the stream.
Thanks, buddy. You're so helpful. Oh, Shelly's cat is so ornery. I guess she calls him a little quirky. He makes biscuits. He needs all the time, even when he walks. Like everywhere he goes, he's like and needs everywhere. She says she thinks it's like a nervous habit, but she says even when he's getting a drink of water, he's kneading at the sides of the bowl. I think it's kind of cute, but I also think he might have a few screws loose. He is a rescue, so you don't know what he went through. I mean, it's so sad. You don't know what these poor pets went through before you find them. And some of them, it's got to be bad. Like his story's got. They don't know anything about him because he was foster from another state that they sent to us. Because apparently we adopt animals more than other places, which is cool. But he got sent here and got adopted out from here. But yeah, let's give her more of a lip. She kind of looks a little bit like me right now, and that's sus. Too much use of the word sus is sus. Look at her. I know, kind of like her. Okay, let's give her some eyebrows. Okay, let's do that, and we're gonna let's give her. Oh no, let's not make her mad. Well, there we go. Because she in the movies and stuff, she's concerned. She's the helper in the movie, so I assume that's how Disney wants her. Okay. Come on, put your little head in there. There we go. Over. She still looks super disapproving, but that's okay. Okay, let's get rid of all of this stuff. So creepy. I'm not sure that Maxie's gonna love that, but that's okay. I like it. Okay, we need no. What's a piece of grass? That's a bowl. Can I please have this grass? No, that's cool. There we go. Now I got the grass. We're gonna use the grass to make her hair because she's got. Oh no, we're not. We got new stuff. Now, grass is usually my go-to for flowy hair, but recently, we got the moon house and this stuff. And tell me that doesn't look like creepy good hair. Creepy good hair. It's shiny. Let's actually, and we could actually maybe leave it that color. I should make her, oh, you know what? I should have made her lips a color, not that. There you go. You can have red lips. This is my favorite color lipstick. Can I please have that? No? Okay, thanks. Now she looks like she has a red mustache. There we go. Well, then why don't we make this black so it's all the way like eyeliner? There we go. That's better. That's good. She's like weird looking at me. It's weird. Okay. Okay, let's get this turned upside down like hair. I used to. Oh. You want me to make a cute, fat, chubby panda 3D? How about I will do that tomorrow for you, ma'am. We're getting pretty close to me ending. I said I'd finish this and I'd end, but I will do that for you tomorrow. We'll make you a cute, fat, chubby panda tomorrow for sure. I love, look over their shoulder over there at the ghost. Do they not look ghostly? They look so good over there. I'm so happy with them. It's looking good. Let's spin it though a little bit. Just so it's a different hair on that side. Okay, now what are we going to do for the, oh, we got to do something around the back. Ooh, yeah, I got to go real soon. My stomach feels like it's starting to eat itself. Okay, almost done though. The minute I saw these plants, I instantly saw Medusa hair. So this is a tiny little step to this kind of hair, so not bad. Okay, almost there. Almost there. Almost there. We turn that, notice I see the pattern of those two together, so we don't want them to be patterned up. There we go, that's better. There we go, one more. Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Incoming
I
ad
have the
break.
diary key in my coat check, still waiting for that room. Okay, good. Now, what are we going to do for the top of her head? We could do some more of these. Let's do clone. Let's make this smaller. And let's wave it up. Like that. That's good. You got an ad of 3? Oh, that's not fair. It's only supposed to be, I don't know how long it's supposed to be. Stupid ads. But thank you for watching them because they do give me a few pennies at a time, and a few pennies are better than no pennies. So thank you very much. Oh, this is looking good. I kind of like her hair, like her hair. Okay, sorry about the ads, Candy. Were they at least good ads? You feel like you're gonna buy anything? Oh, nice. My Steel Series updated the driver while I was streaming today. Thanks, guys. Is that display? Oh, no, that's the display ball I've got there. I'm going to just use that to put her in there. Because it's a nice thin shell where the other balls are not so thin. So you won't be able to see the stuff inside. So I like, and when I put her in here, she's not going to, what you call it, get bigger. The glass we have has a tendency to make things look fatter. So we'll see if this works. I think it's going to work the way I want it to work. Only problem is people can put their pets to bed under her head, but that's okay. They want to get up where I'm going to put her head. I'm going to float this in the middle up there. So there we go. Now she's got hair like that. Now what can we do on the top to make it look not so, just grab a Well, I thought I knew, and then I kind of went, I don't know. Let's see. Let's grab a out of here into shapes, plain shapes. We're gonna grab the cylindrical beam. Let's color that like the color there we're using here. Oh, I did too. Fun. We've been lagging all day, by the way. I'm sure if you're a builder, you've been noticing that pieces are showing up late, that kind of thing. Now, putting a square, we could actually, oh, why don't we use that instead? Okay, let's take this, and I don't care which one of the purples it uses, it just needs to be a purple. So I'm just gonna take that and do confirm, and we got a random one. I'm making the head, her head goes in the crystal ball. You probably haven't seen the movie Haunted Mansion yet either. Maybe. I don't know. But if you haven't seen it, that's what this is from. It's also a ride in Disneyland, but they did make a movie out of it. And actually, there's a fairly recent movie too. But I like the one with Eddie Murphy better. I just thought it hit better. Okay, we're giving her bangs because that's what a kind woman does in this case. Nope, your horse is not on the carousel yet. I haven't gotten the carousel put together yet. But remember, I'm going to add things to your horse too to make it pretty for the carousel. But it'll be your horse, I promise. But no, I haven't finished the carousel part yet. We will, though, I promise. There. That looks good, right? Let's take this and drag it over the ball head. Okay, let's get, now this needs to be smaller. But see, if I put this in the glass makes it go.
Thank you for the gift _0me.
What did you do? I didn't hear a thingy. That was sweet of you to gift her the subscription. She does not like the ads. Now, Candy, that was so sweet of you to say thank you too. I'm proud of you. You girls are growing up so nice. I am so proud of you girls. Okay, what do we think of that? I actually do like it. And she follows you with her eyes. She's like, excuse me? What do you want? What do you guys think? Do you think she works for the head and the ball? I could make this a little less purpley. Someone like you. Nope, that's not it. So is it this one? This color? Oh, it is. Oh, there. Okay, now I kind of like that. That looks ghostly, right? Let's put a light in there and turn it dark. Oh, nice. I'm going to do some more emojis. So I did this song today. Tomorrow, I want to work on some emojis. I want to give us some that say like hi and bye and that. And I want to kind of do it that way. Oh, yeah, I do need to give you that house. I won't forget. I promise. I promise. I promise. I've never forgotten. But it may not be tonight because you didn't pop on to hear it. Because after I'm done with this, I'm going to go to bed and lay down and eat. Although Shelly yells at me for eating in bed. Okay, do you feel like that works? I feel like that works. I love the fact that her eyes follow you around. Let's get some of those stars again for the floaty, because this is magic after all. Nice. Okay, theme furniture. We're going to go into the moon house. I'm going to grab some more of those floaty stars. These space stars are so nice. They look just like Disney magic, which is perfect because we're doing Disney magic. Okay, let's see. I think that's good. Okay, now we also need a light. Let's get my regular, hey, come back here. My regular little light. Maxie's going to die when she sees that her eyes move. Okay, now let's get this to the darkness. Darkness, please. Okay, we are in the dark. Get this lit in here. Yeah, like a flashlight under her nose. Oh, that'd be really good. That's what I want. Let's get this smaller so I can hide it. Wish nothing but the best for you. Okay, I'm going to give her a second one. Ooh, how do we feel about the second one? I think I like it. I think it's okay. And it's smeared out the joints in her face. So now it looks really good. That looks good. Oh, you guys see the eyes? The eyes are close up. They're cups. And you put a ball in the center. And now her eyes follow you. Ooh, I see you, Illist. I see you here too. I see you down there. And I see you up there. I see you everywhere. The only way that how you do it is just bowls, and you put a ball in the bottom of the bowl, and it gives you, yeah. Now I wouldn't do that on a character that people are going to walk around, because look how it looks from the side. It looks horrible. But this is going to be floating up there, so I don't have any problem with it. So let's take you. We're going to put you over there and float you over here with, I put the candelabras in today. That looks so cute. Okay, you are one of the masterpieces in here. You go up here in the middle. Heart telling. No, I see 3 on my thing. That usually means there's 4 or 5. The counters never tell you, right? And I have some YouTube people watching too, I assume. So, yeah, don't pay too much attention to the counters. It's always a little different. Okay, let's see. I'm just happy to have you here. How's that? Okay, we're going to put her down here. And then I assume people are going to fly around her up there. So the eyes will do the eye thing up there. Okay, how do I feel like that? I think that's going to be okay. I don't want to make it bigger because it's already bigger than a head. So we can't do too many cartoon graphics. Let's put the ghosts up there. And if I have to move them, I'll move them. But I'm afraid they're going to get ruined sitting down here. I'm going to do something stupid and delete them or, yeah, you know, things happen. Okay, you go over here. Come with me, my little ghost. Dance, dance. I still want lights on this, and I will put lights on it. I've just got to figure out. I think I'm going to do, I don't know what kind of lights I'm going to put on there yet. But there will be lights on there. It needs lights. Okay, same thing with this. At night, this gets a little dark. We need to light everything up. Like Disneyland is a very well-lit place. So we got to make sure that we... Okay, so let's not make them straight. Let's make them a little bit fun-oriented. Yeah, because that way they're dancing. Okay. Hey, 2 characters for 500? That's not bad for ghosts with effects. I feel like I'm getting better at this. Although they are very simple characters. I'm not going to lie. But I kind of like the idea of a simple character in here. Oh, lordy. Lordy, lordy, I need the dress to turn it. There's your dress. Okay. The other piece is too small to do any turning. Oh, you've got a panda sticker. That's cute. Well, that reminds me. I've got a ton of stickers on Siri. A ton of stickers on Siri. I need to give away stickers because I don't use profile other than tell people how long I've been playing. So I know you guys actually do profiles and stuff. So I'll give you guys stickers. we're going to build something. Let's do a build off sometime. Let's do some sort of contest this weekend. I think I'll open up the studio and let you guys build stuff. Because I realized the other day someone made the comment, and they're always looking at how much money I have and all of that. I didn't realize. I remember when I first started, I didn't have money to build either. And if someone had opened up their house and said you can build anything you want and just play with money, I'd have been all over that. So I should do that for you guys too. That'd be fun. Okay, so I'm just going to leave them up there. I think they need to be adjusted a little bit. Let's make it day so I can see. Oh, yeah, I can't see them very well. I don't feel like, see, they stick out really nice there. Let's pull this one down a little, maybe. I don't want them to, I want them, yeah. See, you can't have them perfectly grouped. It needs to look like a random, in order for things to be fun and Disney, things have to be skewed. And things have to be, see how nothing's straight in there? That gives you the idea that it's topsy-turvy and fun. That's really important. The angles that all of these are at is super important. Okay, I think that's going to be good. Now let's see what it looks like. Let's see what those look like at night again. I wish I could make the ghosts glow more, but that glass doesn't glow. It was either put them in pale, solid things and have them not look like ghosts, or make them look like ghosts and have them fairly transparent and dark. And so we went with transparent and dark. I think it's still okay. We are going to light it up a little bit more in there. Oh, also, actually, wait. This is how I see it. Let's see how mobile sees it. It's completely different. Mobile sees it completely different. So let's do...
Nice to meet you. I'm Buddy.
Graphics quality all the way down. Let's get up close so we can see it. The blinking on and off is just because the graphics quality is really low. There we go. It's okay. Man, why does anybody ever like my stuff on mobile? Because it's really not, on mobile, it's not that great. I said it's a real, you have a panda sticker, a real panda sticker. Oh, and in real life that is fat and cute. Oh, that's really cute. That's the best when it's something real, huh? Where are you going to stick it? Stick it somewhere you won't lose it. Don't stick it on anything that your parents are going to kill you for. Never stick stickers on furniture because you get in trouble unless you ask. Because I did that when I was a kid. I liked to stick stickers everywhere, and I stuck it on my furniture. I got in a lot of trouble for that one. I was just decorating. Okay, well, I think this is a good place to end. I think tomorrow I'll probably build, because I'm getting way into this. I'm loving this. I think I need to finish this up, though, because it'll be really hard to go back to this if I don't finish it. And I think it needs a bigger footprint. Maybe put some splashy waves or some plants or something behind there, just so it doesn't get lost next to this. Siri's favorite animals are chihuahuas. Well, my real life favorite animals are chihuahuas, but my very favorite animal is our octopus. Octopuses, octopi. I love them. They're so smart. They are squishy. They have 3 hearts. And one of their hearts stops every time it swims, which is crazy. But they have 3 hearts, and they're super smart. So why wouldn't it be my favorite animal? Because I'm squishy, and I have a lot of love. And I'm smart. See? I will. Tomorrow I'll make sure to make a fat, chubby 3D panda. We will do that. Don't let me forget. So you got to remind me, because you know how my brain is. Well, let's put this back on sunny days so I don't get scared when I come in. I think we're getting pretty far. Like, I feel like I got a lot done today. That head was fun. So, well, on that note, guys, gals, and everyone in between, Leah wants to go eat my dinner. She looks at me me in the eyes. Yes, I want to eat your dinner, Mother. It looks yummy. Let me double check that Coco Pinsky isn't going right now. I kind of want to raid Coco. Coco is on. Hey, you two, let's do a little bit of a raid, a tiny raid to Coco Pinsky. So just a second. You two hang out there. Coco is actually family friendly. I've been listening to her. So I went back and listened to her. She's got a very sweet voice. I really like her. So let's do a quick raid to Coco just to say hi, and we'll bug her later about other things. Let's go here to my Twitch, and we're gonna do a quick little raid. So it's just us, but that's okay. It's still a raid. Okay, I want same category. And I want Coco. Where's Coco? She's a pink tag. Oh, can't I just search her up? Give me just a quick second. I'm almost done. Yeah, there we go. Coco Pin. There we go. Okay, be sure and follow her and be kind to her. She's been going for 2 hours too. I'd like to get to know her so we can stream together. That would be fun because she's really good at trading and she's really good with the kids. So enjoy her, and she doesn't curse or anything. I've not heard her curse once. So anyway, well, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Here goes our raid. Bottoms up. Or is it bottoms down? I'm not sure, but here we go. 1, 2, 3, see you later. Oh, we can't raid her. Well, fine. Then you get to listen to my music because that's annoying. I don't know what's going on. It wouldn't let me raid her. Weird. Anyway, well, then you're going to get to listen to my bye-bye music. Bye-bye music is fun anyway. Okay, so bye.
Siri skips through fields of green. Her laugh's the brightest thing you've seen. By her
Incoming ad
side.
break.
Ad break me at the end of the thing. That's dumb. There we go. Okay, now do I got this right? Okay, bye.